Are we live? I think we are. I wasn't planning on streaming at all today. I got super sick last night. I don't know what the heck happened. I had Wendy's for dinner, and I think maybe I got food poisoning from it. I don't know. But I was super sick, and I was like in bed all day today. And I was gonna just hunt tonight on my own, but then I thought that wasn't fair because we're at 14,000. I know a lot of you guys have been here for like all of the encounters, so I didn't want to get the shiny and not be streaming. It didn't feel right, so it's gonna be a late night relaxing stream. It's not gonna be anything crazy. 100%. Because I'm not feeling 100%. I probably don't look 100%. I'm wearing like a freaking sweatshirt and stuff, but the hunt must go on. So it's gonna be a relaxing one. Leah, I'm so sorry, girl. I literally stayed in bed all day today. I stayed in bed all day until like 6, and then I went and got dinner. And of course, they give us the Earth Day Diglett and Go too. So, John with the super chat. Hey, rat. Isn't that funny that a rat is calling me a rat? Wow, ironic. What's going on, John? I'm not too sick to drag you guys, so come at me, I dare ya. Hold on, I gotta open up the counter. We're gonna hit 14K without a doubt. If nothing else, we break 14,000. I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I feel all right now. It's raining in my game. No, it's not supposed to be raining in this game. I have to change the month. Did it change? Oh, what happened? It's not supposed to be raining. Let's see how bad the encounters are. It's gonna be annoying. So we'll see what happens. I might have to go into deep inside the DS and change the date. Look here, it's Jay. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Dallas, looking gorgeous as always. Yo, gorgeous? On a day that I'm sick? Trying to butter me up or something? Thank you so much. And then Leah coming in strong. It's okay, I'm free tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling after I sleep. You're here for how many? You told me. I think 3 more days or something. I would totally be down. I kind of want to go to downtown Disney to do the Diglett hunt. Because it's Diglett, there's a bunch of Sandshrews, there's a ton of ground types. Leah, do you play Go? That'd be fun. If I'm feeling good tomorrow, then heck yeah, I'd be down. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. You didn't need to do that. Is my counter going up? I hope it is. Does this music sound like late night music? Like late night stream music? Of course I do. Well, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many people don't. How many people are like fans of Pokemon, but they just don't really actively play Go. That's like a pretty common thing. Brady the legend, you're telling me. Why is rain bad? The only reason rain is bad is because it adds an extra animation. So as you'll see, we'll demonstrate it right here. I throw out my Braviary. We've got the rain. I can easily run from this Growlithe. He doesn't have Intimidate, but then it has to do the animation on this game saying, ooh, it started to rain every single encounter. So it may be just like a few milliseconds added onto each encounter, but you know, over time, first of all, it definitely makes sure that my games aren't in sync, which is very annoying. And then over time, it adds up. So I think I will change the date. Yeah, Michael, exactly. Yeah, Rain does have the shiny odds, and we are full odds hunters on this stream, so you guys know I don't want the shiny odds to be changed at all. So yeah, Rain kind of looks like a shiny charm. Can you imagine? That'd be kind of a cool little concept. Not really rain, but like something. If there was like a weird mystical aura that like could randomly appear, you had like a random chance of 1 in 10,000 of that appearing on a route, and then if that was happening, it like doubled your chances of getting a shiny. I don't know if I would like that or not. I don't know. Southpaw Jesse, thank you for the super chat. My heart, ooh, dang it. I know I cut the music just now. I'm probably gonna have to, oh wait, no I didn't. It's gonna cut in a second though. Yeah, it definitely cut just now. So give me a second. It's gonna make me stop streaming because I have to close OBS, and when I reopen it, the music will magically be back. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. I accidentally yanked out my headphones. But he says, yo, my Heart Gold Soul Silver shiny hunt is going strong at 32.15. Chugging away, dude. Keep going. All right, I will be literally back in like 2 seconds. And just like that, I am back, but only with one game. So give me 2 seconds to fix this now. Did I miss another suit? I don't think I did. Hold on. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Good to go. Close this one. So that game's there, and then that one will be on the right game. Okay, good to go. I move this back over here. Moo boy, moo! I'll be down if there's a rainbow. You can have an extra chance to get a shiny. Yeah, let's rainbow. That's it. Perfect. Let's call it that. It's raining on a route, and when the rain stops, you get a rainbow. And guess what, baby? All the shinies. You're looking for a pot of gold? Well, sorry, consolation prize. Shiny Pokemon. I'm cool with that stuff. I think that's cute. A lot of people would hate it. I wouldn't utilize it. I'd probably make sure I left the route if there was, but, you know, if it was raining and stuff. But I think it's cute. I think that's a decent idea. I'm not completely against it. Does Oscar live in Florida? Heck no, Oscar doesn't live in Florida. Girl, where are you getting your details from here? I didn't do that just now so that it would stop so that it would stop raining. Though I will turn the DS off and change the time right now to make sure it stops raining. I have to change the date so that the route's month or whatever changes. Or not month, but the, what's it called? I can't think currently. If I change the date of the whole DS, then it will no longer be raining on the route, and because it'll change the weather. It'll change like the season. I am a little broken today. I'm sick. I am sick today. Hopefully changing it to April did the trick. Yeah, I tweeted out this stream, but I didn't put it on like the community tab or anything. I want it to be like a pretty relaxed stream tonight. Being I'm not like at the top of my game, you know? I'm no Elastigirl tonight. Let's just call it that. Let's call it like it is. The elephant in the room. No, guys, I am not Elastigirl, okay? She's much better than I am. So do I want a ton of people seeing me when I'm not at the top of my game like Elastigirl? Not really. Let's be honest. But do I want a shiny Pokemon? Yeah, I do. And just like that, it's spring. I think it will... Oh, it's not even raining. I didn't even have to leave the route. Amen to that. And now I think it's perfect. It's actually the actual date too, because I changed it before because it was raining. So we're good to go now. No, I haven't gotten a shiny in the last stream. The last shiny I got was Magnemite on this game. We named him Lego, and that was after 2,400 encounters. And now here we are, nearing 14,000. Have yet to get another one. So this is my longest hunt of 2019. You hate to see it, but you love to see it in double grass. If you're gonna get a long hunt, you want it to be somewhere where the encounters fly by. So Game Corner, Johto starters, horde encounters, double grass in these games. You know, you don't want it to be like a roamer. God forbid I did 14,000 on a roaming dog. God, I can't even imagine. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Cresselia the roamer, 14,000 on a starter in what's it called? Sun and Moon? Can't believe it. I think there's plenty of people who've had, you know, really bad luck with those. Do I follow any sports? No, I really don't. I played sports, but like I love playing them. I'm a very competitive person. When it comes to physical things like that, I'm very competitive in a sport. I wouldn't play it without trying to be like the best at it. Basketball, I was always, you know, I was not a ball hog, but I made sure I got my points in the games. Baseball, I had the highest batting average of the all-star team, most stolen bases, stuff like that. I was really competitive with sports. So do I follow any? I'll watch college softball. I really like college softball. Other than that, it's not really for me to watch a sport. It's kind of boring. I prefer to play it myself. That's just how it is, baby. I don't follow basketball. Basketball is one of the hardest sports for me to watch. I could barely sit through Space Jam. Just kidding. That's a great movie. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the follow-up though. I was all about the original Space Jam. Now LeBron James is doing his own version of it. I'm like, why didn't we do a Space Jam? Apparently, do you guys know this? You want to hear the inside scoop? Oh my gosh, the inside scoop. Apparently, they were going to make, they were in talks. The Space Jam team were in talks with Tony Hawk for a skateboarding Space Jam sequel. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine? I mean, that movie probably would have sucked, but it would have been part of my world. I probably would still love it. I mean, I love Spice Girls Spice World. It's not a great movie, but I love the Spice Girls, so I watch it and support it. And it's part of my life, you know? So if the Tony Hawk, can you imagine the whole roster, everybody that's in those games? There's like 2 skateboarding teams, and they go to competitions, and it's like they do like a skate off. I don't know, they play a game of skate. What would happen? They got to catch the hidden tape? I don't know. That's legitimate though. Brady the legend. Thank you for another super chat, dude. Currently at 31,567. Dear Lord. For Shiny Lugia and Soul Silver. Slowly starting to lose your mind. Slowly? I would freaking lose it immediately. Hitting 30,000 though, you're part of the Mile High Club when it comes to shiny hunting. That's it. You're a platinum member. 30,000. That's part of the bucket list. Get a hunt to go over 30,000. And you've done it. Hopefully you get it soon though. And then Ms. J-San. Oh no, it's Mr. Apologies. He says, love you. Love you too, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out. And for the super chat. I'm feeling okay. I wouldn't exactly say I'm feeling 100% better, but I'm trying. Skating Space Jam. I know, right? How crazy would that be? I can't believe that was almost a thing. Tony Hawk was at the top of his game. He was pulling an Elastigirl in like circa 2002, 2003. He was crushing it. Jack, congrats on the snow run. Congrats. Yeah, if you guys haven't thumbed up the stream, that's true. If you haven't thumbed up the stream, please do. And if you haven't, or if you have, thank you so much. Not a big deal. I don't care that much. Feel free to dislike it. That's perfectly fine. Not sure why you would. I'm drinking water. I don't know what else you guys want from me. But I'm thinking if I can stay coherent for long enough, we'll go past midnight tonight. I know it's a school night too, but you feel like it would be weird and boring? Weird and boring? Was Brink weird and boring? That movie was about rollerblading. You think that movie was boring? There were boring parts in the normal Space Jam, like the whole golf. They golfed for half that movie. I don't know if you guys remember, but they actually did. It's ridiculous. I'm like, this is a basketball movie. What are you doing at the 18 holes? Oh, we needed a reason for them to go underground. That's how. Okay, now I get it. Can I crush this hunt tonight? I'd be so excited if we got something tonight, and then we could just start the next phase. Because I doubt it's going to be one of the targets. It totally could be. I'm not saying it won't, but... Michael Jordan lost millions through betting on golf matches. Oh, so were they paying homage? Were they paying homage to how much money he lost in that film? It was an underlying theme of the movie. Brady the legend, coming in strong, dude. Thank you so much for the super chats tonight. Aiden says this is the first stream they've been to. What's up, Aiden? It's probably not one of the best ones to be at because I'm kind of sick, so I'm not being as crazy as I usually am. But thanks for hanging out. I need to get at least one more shiny before next weekend. Next weekend's, I almost said Safari Week. Next weekend is Rumble Weekend. So I won't be doing any shiny hunting in these games next weekend. I will do one stream where I hunt in Rumble, but then after that, you're gonna have to wait and see in the video or on Instagram. You guys can follow me on Instagram. I will be posting every shiny that I get in Pokemon Rumble next weekend to my story. So otherwise, you'll just have to wait for the video. Safari Week's gonna be sometime in June. Somebody told me recently that Absol Blogs is thinking it's gonna be middle of June. So it's usually end of May, early June, but it might be middle of June this year, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. Just sometime in the summer. It's usually like right around then. But I will be streaming Safari Week. I will. And I think I might be getting a ghillie suit for the Great Marsh. So I'll be hunting in that, which will be fun. I'll make a whole layout for the Safari. We'll do 2 games in Leaf Green Fire Red, 2 games in Great Marsh. So I do need to... I know Absol was here. I don't know if he's still here. Let's call him out, though. Yo, Absol Blogs. What's going on, dude? What, you're changing the dates on Safari Week? Post up, dude. Where you at? Holding off your Teddy Ursa hunt. I tell you what, that's one of the coolest safaris. That extension in Emerald, where you can do a lot of the Johto Pokemon. There's a few other things too. There's Pikachu and stuff, but it's so cool that you can hunt a lot of Johto Pokemon in a Hoenn game. I love seeing 2nd gen shinies in Generation 3. I really do. Imagine Dallas in a fight. I start fights at UCF when I'm playing Go. I say, what, you gonna step to it? What, you think you're gonna get a shiny before I do? Seriously? Seriously, dude? You don't see me here hunting? Post up. What? Where's your shiny? I got 6 already. Then I realize he has headphones in, and I just walk away. No, I've never been in a fight. Me and my brother used to start fights. Like, that's the closest we would get. Me and Dylan would start fist fights. Me and my twin. And then as soon as we'd start pushing each other, we'd start cracking up. We couldn't handle it. We couldn't even handle attempting to be seriously fighting. It just doesn't work. It just feels so stupid. It really does. I'm surprised we've got almost 500 people here and I didn't even promote it on the community tab. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's a late night one. I'm a little sick today. I was super sick last night. I think I got food poisoning for real. So I spent all day in bed. So I decided I was gonna summon the courage, muster it up to do a little late night stream and maybe get some shinies along the way. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping to finish out this phase though. I wanted to get a few shinies before we do the next dress-up hunt. The next dress-up hunt's me as Mermaid Man. And they finally shipped my other capture card. I do have one 3DS capture, but I'm waiting for my other one to get in to come in the mail. And they finally shipped it, like 10 days later. So I should be getting that next week. So I think we're gonna do these hunts until Rumble Weekend, and then as soon as Rumble Weekend's over, after the weekend and I post that video, we'll come back with the Mermaid Man hunts. I'm pumped. How much are 3DS capture cards? Well, I bought a 2DS capture from Murky, and it's essentially a 3DS capture, but it's a Pokeball DS. So it's one of the limited edition ones. It was a hefty lump sum, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty expensive. But I wanted it. I can't do dual hunting in 3rd gen, wow. I can, actually. That statement's untrue. I can't do dual hunting for 3DS games yet, or Virtual Console, and I really want to hunt Celebi. And so there's plenty of hunts that I've been putting off, and so finally I decided it was time. And so I dropped, it was like 500. It was like pretty expensive, but I'm pumped. It'll be worth it. I'm excited to be able to finally hunt in those games again. Didn't you just do Rumble Weekend? Like 3 months ago? Are you kidding me? It's not like a once a year type thing. Rumble Weekend is like every so often we'll do it. We'll do it like four or 5 times a year. Four, or yeah, I'll say 4. 4 is probably the number. Rumble Weekend is just one of those things where we're like, hey, is it time? And we're like, yeah, you know it's time. And then we do it. Not annual. Safari Week is annual. And I might do the Shiny Hunting Purge annually, depending on how it goes. But would I ever double hunt in Let's Go? No. Let's Go, no. Let's Go, absolutely not. You know, half these people, let me tell you what. Half of these streamers that are doing catch combo hunts on 2 games, they can't look at chat for 2 seconds. They got drowsies popping up, shiny drowsies, and they're walking right off stream. It's crazy to watch these fails. People are failing shinies left and right in Let's Go because they're not paying enough attention to the 2 games they got on the screen. It's like, Master 1. Rozokin knows. Rozokin knows that I'm dragging him for this. He knows we're good too. I think it's crazy for people to dual hunt in those games. Will I dual hunt in Sword and Shield? Yeah, I will. But those encounters are different. In a game where it's bang, bang, bang like that, where things are popping up left and right and you gotta be paying attention and also have a chat on the side, you're not gonna catch me dual hunting in those games. I'm not dumb enough to do that. I'm really not. I can't imagine catch comboing on 2 different things and doing that. That's crazy. I also only have 1 Switch. I'll buy a second one this summer, I think. Yeah, this music is from Pac-Man Party. The Flygon Rider. Is your favorite Pokemon Flygon? If you could have a Pokemon in real life, it would be Flygon, so you could ride one, and then your name would be true. I don't know what Pokemon I want in real life. Dragon... I love Dragonite, but I don't know if that's really the answer. I don't know that it is. Do you think they'll do a Sword and Shield bundle? Probably. I mean, they did a Let's Go, like, little bundle thing where you got the game and then you also got, like, the Pikachu and Eevee Joy-Cons and stuff. But, like, to be honest, I didn't even think that those Joy-Cons were that nice. No offense to those of you that spent money on it, but if I'm going to get a limited edition console, that's not the one. Like, I'm going to wait until they do a good one. I really am. Real life Snorlax would be a nice piece of furniture. Just get the beanbag chair. Don't bank it in. Pick a different Pokemon. Get the beanbag chair of Snorlax. Have that in the living room. And then have another Pokemon sit in it or something. You don't gotta waste it all in one go. What do I do if I kill the shiny Pokemon? Why would I kill it? Why on earth would I kill the shiny I'm hunting? I won't even attack the legendaries that I hunt. Unless I have a Master Ball or something. Why on earth would I kill it? I'm not even gonna answer that. Like, what a ridiculous question. What will I do? I don't know. I'll cry. Like, get out of here. I'm not freaking killing it. Especially if it's on this game. These guys are so weak. You'll blow on them and they'll stay in the ball. You don't gotta do anything. They're so low leveled. Do you know if there's a way to find Pokemon Rumble? It's not a like a cartridge tangible game you can have. It's not on anything. It was on the eShop. It was just a digital game. And then they did make sequels to it. So there's like Rumble World and Rumble, there's like a 3DS one. I can't remember what it's called. There's a few different Rumbles, but only the first original one that has no tangible copy of it has shinies in it. And that one is no longer purchasable. So there may be a data dump online where you can put it on an SD card and then put it on your Wii. Or the more practical way to hunt or get it now would be Dolphin, to emulate it on Dolphin. There's definitely an emulator for it. But yeah, it's not something you can purchase anymore. 3DS is Rumble World, okay. Gage, did you get the Suicune? Did you finally get it, dude? You were going crazy. Thank God. That was cracking me up, dude. You got tricked into full odds hunting, I swear. Going 7K. Almost 7K, 6,600, 7K for a freaking legendary with the shiny charm. That's crazy. Rumble works on Dolphin. Yep. I know it does. I know plenty of people that hunt it that way. But you'll have to export a ROM from a hacked Wii with Rumble on it. I don't know if... Well, maybe that's true. I don't think it is, though. I think that there's like just a file online for it. There's plenty of people that hunt it online. I've never done it. But I have used Dolphin, just not for Rumble. So maybe that's what you have to do for it. But I didn't think it was that difficult. I really didn't. Maybe it is, though. I don't have shiny charm. No, I'm a full odds hunter. I don't use the shiny charm. You can tell, Magpie is not even caught, so there's no way. And then on this game, there is no shiny charm. It was introduced in Black and White 2. So in Black and White prior, those games, there is no shiny charm. But in this game, in Black and White 2, there is one, but you have to complete the Pokedex just like any other game. So, you want to know if I have it? Just take a look at the Pokemon I'm encountering. If, like, I really only have captured shinies that I've caught in this game, honestly, with, like, you know, a few here and there for my playthrough. But other than that, there's plenty of Pokemon that I have not caught out in the world. So, usually, more often than not, especially if it's a soft reset hunt, I have not captured the Pokemon, so. Yeah, shiny charm's pretty hard to get, for sure. They're making it a little easier. There's no freaking national dex in Sun and Moon, which I had a problem with. So many people are like, well, I didn't want one because it makes it harder to get the shiny charm. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be hard. That's the point. You want to get the shiny charm, you got to complete the dex. Like, that's the trade-off. So, yeah, it is hard. But of course it is. I'm not going to just hand you something like that. You know how much power that is? But yeah, I'm not a shiny charm kind of guy. And I really hope Sword and Shield's got a full-on national dex. It makes zero sense to me that there can be Pokemon missing from the Pokedex. How do we not have a national dex? That blew me away. I feel like the national dex is too much to complete. Then play an older game. This is like, of course it's like, we're getting new Pokemon. So yeah, it's gonna be harder and harder to complete. That's why it's exciting to do it. People complain all the time Pokemon's not hard enough. But then as soon as, oh, they're about to give us something that's somewhat hard to do. Let's not do it. It might be too hard. Yeah, it's supposed to be hard. You want the shiny charm? Complete the national dex. That's the trade-off. I 100% support that. Don't drag me live. Listen, I drag everybody live. No one's exempt. And you guys drag me left and right. Lord knows I talk so stupid on stream all the time. So... They better make Zygarde huntable in Sword and Shield. The thing that I'm worried about is there's so much talk. First of all, Zygarde played a role, again, in Ultra Sun Ultra Moon, which I thought was insane. Why on earth? Yeah, I think it was Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. I can't remember if it's Sun and Moon as well, or if it was just the Ultra games. But Zygarde's continuously playing a role, and so he's continuously being shiny locked. And I'm wondering, because there's so much talk that Sword and Shield is just, you know, Galar's the region that was at war, quote unquote, with, I almost said Kalos. No, that's right, Kalos. That Zygarde could potentially, once again, still play a bit of a role in these games and not be encounterable or huntable. I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm ready to hunt Zygarde though, I really am. I don't care what form it's in. Give me the little baby one. I don't care. The Cell? I'll hunt the Cell. I want to hunt the I would dress like a Power Ranger and hunt the Zygarde 100% or whatever it's called. That'd be crazy. I'd be so into that. I don't really think they're going to give us... I want them to, but I don't think we'll get a shortcut for soft resetting. I think we haven't really been up in arms about it as much as I think Game Freak would need for us to be in order to make something happen. Conrad Hollywood, thank you for the super chat. You're awesome, dude. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Thank you. But technically, we do have a... Like, it's not a great one, but hitting the home button and then spamming Y is a soft reset shortcut. It is soft resetting, technically, because shutting off the whole entire system would be a hard reset, and a soft reset, by definition, is just resetting the software, which is exactly what it's doing. It may not be as perfect as we want it to be, in the way that, you know, we don't go to the home screen and it just resets it entirely, but it still is a form of soft resetting. It's just a little slower than normal. I do want a better shortcut, but I just don't think they're going to give us one. I don't think it's something that they believe we need, especially with a home button. What's my favorite Unova starter? I don't know. Probably Snivy. I like the Snivy family the most. I think Oshawott really cute, and I like Dewott a lot too, but then Samurott I'm not a fan of. You know, it's so strange to me when we have bipedal Pokemon, so Pokemon that stand on two legs, and then they make them quadrupeds. So Samurott, for example, he's on all four all of a sudden, and then there are other Pokemon that are quadrupeds, like Litten, and then Final Evolution's on two, bipedal. Like, trade them off. Sometimes we kind of just want them to stay as they are. I think it would have been great if Incineroar was on all four. And then same tone, if Samurott was on 2 feet, I probably would have preferred a design like that. Do not come at me with the Samurott is both crap. Samurott's on all four, and maybe he'll get up on his hind legs, but like, for real, no, he's on all four. He can't. He can't stand. Maybe for a moment, but so can dogs, you know? I would have preferred they kept on the same design path that they were on. I think Dewott's an amazing design. I'm a big fan of Dewott, but I'm not a huge fan of Samurott. Yeah, Purloin. What the heck is going on with that? Purloin on 2 legs. So strange. And yeah, I'm not knocking anybody that's a fan of Samurott. I'm just giving my opinion. That's the thing about Pokemon. We've all got Pokemon that we love and Pokemon that we hate, and it's very combative to one another. But I think that's one of the coolest things about the whole franchise. Samurott, you just have to look at for a while. You'll fall in love. I don't know. I don't know if that'll work for me. Yeah, I liked Purloin when it was just, you know, sitting like a kitten, right? I liked it, but on 2 legs, it's a bit much. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not a 5th gen hater. I love 5th gen. I mean, we're playing on it right now, so clearly I like the games, but the 5th gen Pokedex is kind of pretty amazing. At first, I didn't love it, but I'll buy into the idea that you had to stare at the Pokedex a little bit and play through the games and understand the Pokemon to start to appreciate them. At first, I was worried. This is the thing I say. I was worried about 5th gen when it was first revealed because, first of all, it was my first time paying attention to brand new Pokemon getting revealed. I've always been a Pokemon fan, but like I was never so much so that I was watching things get leaked and all of that nonsense. So once these Pokemon came out and I saw the entire dex, I was like, what the heck is this crap? I was expecting so much more. I don't know why. I was expecting so much better. Not so much more. They gave us a ton of Pokemon in 5th gen. But I just felt really strange about it. Because it was the next step in Pokemon. And so now that I've seen where Pokemon's gone, we've gone to 3D after that, and then, you know, the Gen 6 Dex and the Gen 7 Dex is amazing as well. There's nothing to worry about. Looking back now, going back to 5th Gen and looking at those Pokemon, it's like, yeah, there's quite a few gems. There's quite a few gems. Sure, there's questionables, but that's the way of Pokemon. There's always going to be certain Pokemon that don't really fit the bill for you. For me, Sock and Throw, not really a fan of. I don't like them very much at all. I really don't. But those are some of the only few from 5th Gen that I still am not budging on. Once I got to see where Pokemon went to and know that things are okay, they didn't go crazy. They still are doing a great job years later. Going back and looking at the 5th Gen games, I can really appreciate a ton from them. Did I just go up by 3? I did on accident. I'll correct that in a second. Yeah, it is the generation with the most Pokemon. So, clearly there's going to be a few misses. I agree with that. But I also think there's really not that many misses. Like, I think most of them are good. I think most of them are pretty good. Even, like, the ones that people don't like. I'm a fan of, like, Vanillite, Vanillux, Vanillish. I like all of them. I kind of like the dorky, dumb, weird Pokemon. The Misfits. I'm a fan. Trubbish and Garbodor. I'm a fan. I really do like them. I really do. Basculin, the fish that no one can pronounce, Basculin. I think he serves his purpose, if that's what you're speaking of. I think a lot of people hate Basculin simply because it plagues all of the water routes. So if you're hunting something specific or looking for even, you don't have to be shiny hunting. If you're looking for Pokemon, odds are you're going to get trolled by a Basculin. So I understand why people dislike it, but I think that it serves its purpose. I think that's the point of it. I think that's also something that gets misconstrued. Sometimes Pokemon are designed and placed to be annoying. I really do believe that. Justin Kennedy, thank you for the super chat. How you been? Are you going to MegaCon? I think I might. I've got some friends that are going to go. I got a friend, Captain Alex and his wife asked me to go with them. But they were like, yeah, you should come dressed as one of your characters, one of your dress-ups. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do a cosplay at the event. I might go, but I don't know if I want to cosplay. But... yeah, Basculin with Final Gambit. That's what I'm saying. I think that's the point of the Pokemon. I don't hate it. I wish I had a better shiny. If I had like a shiny like Carvana, oh my gosh, Carvana's got a great one. Milo, what's going on tonight, dude? How's it going? Thanks for the super chat. Music changed to Great Fairy theme. What is the Great Fairy theme? Is that from Pokemon? If it's from a main series Pokemon game, then I don't want to play it. If it's from something else, I might look into it. But I usually like to just keep a basic song on in the background. It's from Zelda. I didn't think it was Pokemon, but hearing Fairy kind of was like, oh, maybe. And I'm not a huge Zelda fan, so it's pretty repetitive though. What, the music now? Well, the music's not the whole point of the stream. I just put it on in the background so it's not quiet. That's all. It's relaxing to me to have on. Just a little tune in the background. Nothing too demanding. Yeah, I'm the type of person that thought Zelda was the main character, not the girl. I thought Link was Zelda for the longest time. I really did. Just got a shiny Latios after 49? I don't care if you're using Charm and whatnot. That's crazy. 49 SRs. That's less than an hour's work. We're at 13,919 and it's not over 14,000. Actually, this is a replay. This is not actually live. So for those of you that thought this was a live stream, S. Bobby Ager, thank you so much for pointing that out. We do go over 14,000. I know because we've already done it. But yeah, this is not a live event. So that's why it says over 14,000. So I know a lot of you might be confused, but yeah. Nah, I just figured we'd go over 14,000. And I wasn't going to write over 13,596. Like, I just wrote, I rounded up. Over 14,000, that's why it says that. But we're like there now, baby. We're so close. Yeah, imagine making a stream knowing exactly when to respond. Can you imagine? I've just, like, they're so gullible. So many people. I've told people that these are not actually my games, that we're just, this is someone else hunting, and I just like to sit and watch. And people believe that. I've said the non-live thing a few times, and people are like, oh, really? Wait. And then they, like, try refreshing. It's crazy what people will believe. If I say it seriously enough, people believe some crazy stuff. Wait, that's not what you do? Well, sometimes we do just put somebody else's games when I'm not feeling up to it. That's what so many people are like, well, wait a second. It does make sense, because how is he on 2 games? And how does he do it so fast? Like, you guys are too much. I'm not even looking at the time. I don't know what time it is. I don't really want to know. Let me, I'm going to keep this tab open, but normally I won't change the music if someone requests it, but I'll do it real quick just to check it out. What is it called? The Great Fairy theme? Yeah, it's from Wind Waker. Great Fairy Fountain. Is it? I hope this is what you're talking about. A 10-hour loop. Oh, Lord. It might be a little too cutesy. I like it. Ooh, look at me blurred. Somebody watched the tape. The secret tape from Samara Morgan Dead. You know what I'm talking about? The Ring. You know how, like, every time they take a picture of him, it gets all garbled and confused? Because it's like, they got that phone call, 7 days. Y'all got a week, so get everything in order. We'll keep this on for a bit, and then I'm going right back. We're going right back to I almost said Mario Party. What's it called? Pac-Man Party. I want to do a The Ring hunt. For those of you, I've got so many crazy Halloween dress-ups. We're starting in September. Easily we're starting in September. Because I've got so many hunts that I want to get done. And I'm so excited for them. I'm so excited. We've got one that's The Ring. And I'm Samara with my hair down. I still have to get the gown. But we're going to make this little thing the TV. I don't know what the background's going to be yet. But it'll be for Rotom, because Rotom you get at the old chateau in the staticky TV. So that's what we'll be hunting as Samara, and I think that's hilarious. And I've got a Frankenstein's monster hunt where we're gonna be hunting type Null dressed like him. We're gonna be hunting Darkrai as Freddy Krueger. Oh man, there's too many. I don't know if we're gonna get them all done. There's so many Halloween hunts. We might start before September, to be honest. We might start in August. Brady the Legend. Shiny Lugia. Dang, dude. There you go. 31,000. That's all it took. All it took was coming to the stream. Congrats, dude. That's sick. Cofagrigus, we're going to be dressed like a mummy. And I'm debating whether or not we're going to do like a pharaoh mummy or just a mummy. But I think it might be cool if we have the pharaoh head and then the mummy garbs. I can't decide yet. Because I don't know if I did mummy for the whole face and just left this open, it would look that great. So I'm trying to decide on that one. But there's a ton of Halloween hunts that I'm excited to do. And then there's the classic Halloween vampire that I never finished for Noibat. We haven't finished that one. This music, I'll be honest, this is not the music I would pick. This is really not the music I would pick because it's like scaring me a little bit. It's beautiful, but for something where I'm like going back and forth and doing the same thing, it makes me feel insane listening to this while I'm shiny hunting, to be honest. But Zelda music is beautiful. I just don't know if it's perfect for what I'm doing, that sort of thing. Yeah, I will agree with that, Trunk. Dr. Trunk, sorry. I know you got your doctorate, so you deserve to be called it. Dr. Trunk. I agree that it's beautiful and it's good music, but it does wear off pretty quickly. Simply because it's repetitive, that's all. Some of the other tunes that I have on, they'll like go from one bit to the next bit, then back to the first bit. Like, it's not all the same thing over and over. That's all. You want to change your name to Dr. Murder? Well, you'd have to get your doctorate. That's how it works. Exactly, Jeremy. It's just weird for shiny hunting, but it's good music. Absolutely. The only other shiny we found was, well, I mean, technically a while ago I was hunting in this game, and I got Sunkern in this route, hunting for these guys. So we have phased in both. We got Magnemite and Sunkern. Sunkern was a while ago. Magnemite hasn't even been posted yet. I'm trying to put them all in one video. I just didn't expect this phase to go as far as it's going. So. How do you get your doctorate in Shinos? You gotta write a dissertation. I wrote my dissertation on the value of a shiny versus the rarity of a shiny. And how the value of a shiny depends on the host. But the rarity is definitive. There's no denying that a full out shiny is simply more rare than, say, a catch combo shiny. But the value, depending on who hunted them, can be equal. Or say, the catch combo hunter could value their shiny more, because the full odds shiny could easily have been something like a Spearow that I wouldn't have cared too much about. And the catch combo could have been, let's say, a Psyduck that they've been trying to get for years and years. And they finally got it in Let's Go. So yeah, I did get my doctorate, so please refer to me as Doctor. Dr. Supreme. I pull up my hands, I've got surgical gloves on. Because, you know, doctors cannot go out without those. Alright, I can't do the music anymore. I tried. We put it on for a bit. I can't do it, though. We're going back to... We'll go to a different Pac-Man Party song, but... I'm over that one. Brady, thank you, dude. I'm naming my shiny Lugia Dallas. Oh my gosh. That's sick, actually. Do I want this music on? Congrats, dude. I'm so glad you got that. 30,000's not anything to scoff at. That's so crazy. I like shiny Mankey. I've never hunted one. I do want one. Maybe in 3rd gen, though. I think that's when I'd hunt it. I don't have Let's Go Eevee. And is it a version exclusive for Eevee? I don't recall seeing Mankeys in my game. Maybe I did. Can't quite remember. I haven't worn a headband in a hot second, though. Ooh, I kind of like this music. Yeah, I was kidding. This is 100% live. This is a live stream. When you click on a video, it says live now on it. That means it's a live stream. So despite what I tell you, it's definitely live. I'm just annoying. What if you hunt for a shiny Chansey dressed as a doctor? I want to hunt something dressed like a doctor. I'm just trying to debate what would the best thing be. And so many people are gonna be like, do Nurse Joy instead for Chansey. But I don't know if I'd want to. I already have my own reserves about cosplaying as actual Pokemon characters. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like cosplaying as other things and bringing them to the realm of Pokemon and like kind of crossing mediums. I think that's really fun, and it gets me really excited when I find one that works. So that's why I do that so often. So it's hard for me to want to dress up as like a Nurse Joy or even an Ash Ketchum, Brock and stuff like that. It's not really what I like to do. And just like that, the title makes sense now. We're over 14,000. Maleficus, how's it going? Thank you for the super chat. Wow, clickbait, that was so timely. Clickbait, you're not over 14,000 yet. Look again. You kidding me? You're trying to come at me on my stream? Guess what, baby? We're there. And then Tanner. What's going on, dude? Yo, what is wrong with you? Dude, come on. Tanner, dude. Come on. As a super chat. I hit him, and that sucks because he's a frequent viewer on my stream. But it's... That was messed up, man. That was pretty messed up. So I don't feel bad about banning you. But you didn't have to. You didn't have to. You come to these streams pretty often. I'm pretty positive. So there was no reason for it. I don't care if the movie's been out a couple days. The rule still stands. You're going to spoil it on my stream. Guess what? That's like a form of bullying. I got 3 rules on this stream. One of them is don't be an idiot. Synonymous with don't be a bully. Those go 2 and 1. You were both. So you got banned. That's what happens. Penny Scott, thank you for the super chat. You just finished my final research paper for history. Why did I just say that I did it for you? I read it as if you told me I did it. Anyways, congrats. That's kind of amazing. I sucked at rating. Well, listen, I didn't suck at rating essays. I didn't suck at it. I just waited last second all the time. Like, my essays that I had to write for my scholarships submissions and stuff, I didn't do it until 5 a.m. the night before, or the morning before, sorry. It felt like the night because I was still awake. But yeah, I'm so bad at it. So kudos for getting that done. And then I think is it Javi? No, it's Zavi. That's a crazy spelled name. I like it. Thank you for the super chat. My deepest condolences for all of you that did see the super chat. I didn't read it out loud, but I also didn't get rid of it quite as fast as I would have liked to. So Chainta, that's exactly me. Didn't matter how many words it was, didn't matter how long it was supposed to be. If it was a research paper, I had to do references and stuff. I literally would wait until the night before. Every single time. Every single time. Talk about my amazing new hair. I'm covering it up with a headband today. We're slowly making our way back to silver. It was like pretty purple the first night. We got it done last week. But thank you for the compliment. I'm happy. I like having the colored hair. At least for now. It feels nice and different. What was my final GPA? We talking in high school? I didn't even pay attention to it in college. College was easier though, arguably. I got all A's in college. But in high school, I think I graduated with a 4.14. And I didn't do dual enrollment. That's the thing. A lot of people did dual enrollment, and so they got a GPA of 5 for those grades, and they didn't do crap. Dual enrolling, like, listen, I'm not trying to knock anybody that did that, but it was definitely an inflator for your GPA. You did just as much work as an honors course, not AP, just as much work as an honors course, and yet you got the same grade or the same GPA fluff that you would from AP. So. I miss your hair black. Well, it never was black, so you can't miss it that much. You literally can't. Seriously, so cool that you went from anxious with a cap. Yeah, I couldn't not wear... I actually have it here today because I was wearing it the other day. But it was the first time in months that I put it on. I was wearing this daily. Couldn't leave my house. And now I've got silver hair. No, my hair was never black. Definitely brunette. Logan, I wouldn't say AP's cheating. AP, you put in the hard work, but most of the dual enrollment courses were the same degree of like an honors course. Sometimes even like less demanding. Sometimes even less demanding because you didn't go every single day to the class. You submitted a lot of things online. Like, it was so much easier. It really was. Is it wrong to give up on getting a shiny? I'll never do it. I'll never give up because, like, I know that I'll get it eventually if I keep hunting. But it's not wrong to, if you get bored of a certain hunt, move on and do something else. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I graduated. I graduated in the 20th or the 10th percentile of my grade, I think, which I was happy with. And I was like super involved in school too. I was super involved in school. I was class president. I was in a lot of clubs. So since I was class president, I had to run a lot of pep rallies. I had to run a lot of, we would have like senior class meetings where everybody in the senior class would come to the auditorium, and we'd talk about like, different things that we had to do as a grade, or like different class trips and stuff. And I was always the one that had to speak on the microphone. And I think that's kind of where my anxiety stemmed from, because I didn't really have it in high school, but everything was so expected of me because I had that title of senior class president that I never could say no. And then as soon as I graduated, it went from like going crazy like that. I did a speech at graduation in front of I don't know how many thousands of people. It was scary. But as soon as I graduated, I didn't have to do any of that stuff anymore. So I was able to just close myself off and do my own thing. And so all of a sudden I was like, ugh, never wanted to do anything again. I don't know, my anxiety just kind of built off of that. Had a really hard time leaving the house. Became super recluse. But yeah, don't let your high school grades or your high school social status, whatever you want to call it. I don't think, like, I did good in high school, grades-wise and socially. I had a lot of, like, everybody really liked me and my brother. I don't know why we were so blessed with that. But, I mean, we were friendly to everyone. But we had a lot of friends, So it was cool. I had a good high school experience. That being said, high school doesn't define the rest of your life in the slightest. I don't think twice about high school now. I am not the same person I was in high school. I don't have exactly the same friends. Some of them, yes. Some of them stick with you because they're, lifelong friends. How can they not? But if you're not having a great high school experience, or you're not enjoying yourself in high school, even in college, don't let that worry you so much. Because at the end of the day, that's just a fraction of your life, baby. And there's so many high schools around the world, and there's so many people that feel exactly like you do. And then as soon as they get out of there, you get to see everything else the world has to offer. There's so much more to life than freaking high school, and who's popular and who's not, and what clubs you're in, or what sports you do, or whether I don't know what, high school's just not as important as everybody makes it out to be. It really isn't. It can be, but it's not the end all be all. If you're not having a great time, I swear to God, just try to get through it. Because life can be whatever you want it to be, but you need to get there. And high school is, you got to get through high school. It sucks. Not everybody likes high school, but trust me when I say, you'll meet a ton more people outside of it, and you'll experience so many other things as soon as you graduate. We got a donation, but it got a message retracted. I don't know what it said. I was going crazy. Talking about high school. And then Coolum Games also gave me a super chat, so thank you so much. I don't know if the other one completely got redacted or whatnot. I'm sorry if that was not on purpose. I don't know. I've never had that happen before. Anyways, so Coolum says, we're playing Black 2 and found a full-on shiny Onyx. Oh, heck yeah. I'll take that any day. Named her Jasmine after my favorite gym leader, and I'm using it on my team. I would too. Are you kidding me? Sweet serendipity, you stumble upon a shiny in a regular playthrough? Heck yeah, you gotta use it. Same person, same message. Oh. Coolum? Did it twice? Is that what it was? Okay. For a second I thought it was spoilers again, but... Sorry if you got charged twice. I don't know how that works. Terribly sorry if that's what happened. I just opened this and heard some deep stuff. I don't know if I would say it was deep. But I'll talk about deep things on here. I don't care. Especially if I think people need to hear it. So many people think the world ends if your high school experience isn't amazing. Or if you don't have as many friends as you'd like to. But I promise you, once you graduate and get past that, maybe not immediately. It's not going to happen immediately. Just like anything else in life, there's a different time for everybody. But as soon as you're comfortable and you start to meet other people, I promise you, things get so much better. High school can suck. 100%. Yeah, exactly. Sunny Espion says they're thriving in college. I don't know what their high school experience was like, but they're doing a good job. And that's not to say everybody's college experience is great. I hated college. I hated college and went from having a great high school experience to so much anxiety in college that I couldn't even finish. Like, I hated college so much. So I'm not saying college is going to be the end-all be-all either. I'm just saying, you know, there's more to life than your one school. You know how many schools are in your county, in your state, in your country, in the world? Come on now. It's crazy to think, oh, if things aren't going great here, it's never going to go good for me. Like, that's just not how, that's not the mindset. I promise you that's not the mindset. It may feel that way, but I promise you. It just T. Wait a second. Thank you for the super chat. Loved your high school speech. So true. Oh, wait a sec. I got weirded out just now. I was like, wait, were you at my graduation? Like, did you hear my speech? I think you're just talking about what I'm saying right now. Someone says, can we talk about something less depressing than school? It shouldn't be depressing. I'm sorry that it is. But sometimes it's okay to talk about things that are depressing. A lot of people shy away from talking about anything worth value. I try to tell, if there are things that I can speak to on my streams, then I'm going to talk about it. Even if like only a few people that need to hear it, at least they're hearing it. It's not like I'm going to sit here and talk about it for the entire stream, but I do think it's important enough to not just completely ignore it. And if some people don't like it, like, that's cool. It's not, like I said, it's not the whole time, and it's not every stream, so if they want to check out and not be here for those ones, then that's cool. I don't mind. Yeah, what the heck is this music? I swear to God, that was not planned. This music I just put on. It does sound inspirational. Gross. But yeah, I also want people to feel comfortable enough to where they can fit in these streams, and some people are not. They don't feel comfortable talking about some of these things elsewhere. And so this song's just something from Pac-Man Party. Do I think that a virtual console of Emerald will come out? I thought for a second they were going to start doing that. You know, start giving us... I feel like they're moving on from the 3DS. Some people say abandoning the 3DS, and I think that wording is disgusting. How can you abandon something you spent so many years on? That's not what that is. They're not abandoning the 3DS just because they're moving on to bigger and better things. A better console. Sorry. I'm sorry, but the Switch runs games so much smoother, so much better than the 3DS, and they have stuck around to the 3DS for years and years. So forgive me when I say this, but it is so idiotic to say that they're abandoning it all of a sudden just because maybe you don't have the Switch or can't really afford one right now. I do apologize that that's the case. I know it's hard to see a new game coming out and not be able to keep up, but at the end of the day, they're a business and they have to keep growing, and they have to keep making new content. They've always done this. This is the gig, baby. We've had so much fun on the 3DS, but it's time to move on. So do I think we're gonna get more virtual consoles for the 3DS? Not really. I really don't. I think maybe they'll start doing stuff on the Switch. I doubt it, but I don't think we're gonna be getting like Leaf Green, Fire Red. I'd love it. Don't get me wrong. I think it'd be amazing, but I don't know that we're gonna get it. Cool, I'm with another super chat. What's going on, dude? Thank you so much. Super supportive tonight. Found 2 shiny Reshiram with a total of 62. Would you feel the first one? That's crazy. And then Spicy Haunter coming in hot. Dallas speaking the truth. What's going on, Spicy Haunter? Thank you for the super chat. Do you think they'll make it their handheld? No. I think they're gonna stick with the Switch for a while. I do think that they go crazy with their consoles when they get hooked on them. The bread fetish. I'm not judging. Thank you for the super chat. You've helped me be way more open-minded. Thank you. No problem, dude. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, thank you. Anyways, I do think they get crazy. So sometime down the line, do I think maybe we'll get a 2-screen foldable Switch? I don't know, maybe. They're crazy, Nintendo. I think they're gonna experiment with the Switch. You know, we've already got the rumors of getting like a better Switch that's gonna cost a little bit more for those of them that want a little more bang for the buck, and then a not so featureable Switch where they take some features off, or they get rid of Rumble, or they get rid of the ability to take off the Joy-Cons, whatever, and make that cheaper. I totally think we will see variations of the Switch. I don't think that they're going to give us like a different console other than the Switch. I think they're going all in on the Switch, but I'm sure that they're not gonna just like split the profits here. I think they're going all in on the Switch, and whether that means we get more versions of it that have different features and everything, I totally think they'll do that. Absolutely, we've seen that with everything. Do you see how many versions of the DS they gave us? We had the DS Classic, the DSi, the DS Lite. We had the DS XL. We had the DSi XL. Like, we had so much crazy stuff. Same with the 3DS. The 3DS, the 2DS, the 3DS XL, the 3DS, like, the 2DS XL. They go crazy. They really do. I'm not trying to dab, but I sneezed. Ugh. The only times I ever dab. But, yeah. They tend to give us a crazy amount of versions of one thing. So, yeah, I totally see us getting maybe a better handheld version of the Switch, but still being called like the Switch something. Don't freaking say that I ran from a shiny. That's one of the only other rules. One is don't be a bully, which we featured earlier. Another one is don't lie about failing a shiny, because that wastes my time. And then also don't lie about the stream quality. If I'm having issues with the audio, I do want to know about it. But at the end of the day, if you lie about it, then again, we're wasting time. We're not doing encounters. It's a crock of you know what. So please don't do that. Those are like the 3 things. And like, you know, I mean, the natural thing is like try to keep chat pretty PG, not vulgar. We got a crazy amount of ages here, so. Milo with another super chat. Just failed to full odds Chansey and let's go. Freaking Chansey, dude. Freaking Chansey. 13. What's going on? The new Switch SXL. That's what I'm saying. When we getting that? Give it a year, I promise. Don't spoil falls under the don't be a bully. I think spoiling things for other people, ruining them when they've been waiting so long, is a form of bullying, 100%. It's definitely annoying. So maybe if we just umbrella term that and say don't be annoying, then that works. Sorry about the Chansey though, dude. It's always rough to fail a shiny. I tend to be a little more okay with failing shinies in Let's Go than other games, but... Have I heard of Lumion Legacies? No. I don't even know if I pronounced it right. Good look at the shiny, hope it's Heracross. Me too. I'd be pumped to get a Heracross. I don't know if it's going to be that. It's pretty low encounter rate, but... Can I put the music that I'm playing on the stream on the overlay? No. Sorry. I just think it's ugly, to be completely honest. And I change music so often that I'd rather not do that. There's plenty of things that I could that would be better for... maybe the stream just for, like, you know, quality of life for the people that are watching. Whether it be, because people have asked me to put that. People have asked me to put donations, which I've talked about why I don't do that. I simply just don't want people to think, first of all, to have incentive to donate, because the donations at the end of the day are made to support me. And so if people like to do that on their own, then I greatly appreciate it. But I never want anybody to feel like, oh, let me get on that layout, or oh, I'm going to donate because he clearly wants them because it's on the layout. It's just not why I do it. And also, these streams are fun, but it's also to get the shiny and be able to post the video. So to have the music playing on the bottom, like scrolling through or something, I just feel like it doesn't look great. I like the cleanness and the simplicity of a layout like this. That's all. We are going to time out for, like, we're not going to ban you, but if you put, like, fake endgame spoilers in the chat, that's annoying, too. Because for people that haven't seen it, anything about endgame gets scary to read. So, like, it's just better off shut up about it completely. Cool, with another super chat. First was a full odds 14 SRs Omega Ruby, and then 50 Ultra Sun with Charm. Gotcha. Okay, still. That's crazy. Why'd you hunt it twice? If you don't mind me asking. Either way, that's super cool. But yeah, I prefer a minimalistic look. And most of the time, they're not even this simple. Like, I'll make, anytime we're doing like a dress-up hunt that's themed, the layouts get pretty out there. They're always specific to that hunt itself. Like, we've got the one, I'll show it right now, where I'm going to be Mermaid Man, and, like, I'm hunting Binacle Boy. And, like, I made a SpongeBob-themed layout. Like, it's 100% SpongeBob-themed. So, we do go pretty specific, but it still stays pretty minimalistic in regards to, like, the other things that get featured on the streams. Yeah, you guys think I'm bluffing. I'm not. Thanks for the compliment on the layout. It was hard to find the rope that I put under it. There was no like PNG of ropes like that, so I had to cut one out so it doesn't look as good as I wanted it to, but it still feels very SpongeBob-esque, so I'm excited. Cool, again. Thank you. You're being crazy. You don't have to keep donating. I'll probably see your chat if you just write it. Omega Ruby save was corrupted, had to redeem myself. Gotcha. There you go. Well, that makes sense of it. Are you ready to wear a clamshell bra, though? I mean, he just has it over his shirt, so it's not really that insane. It's not going to be like, ooh, scandalous. Yeah, I'm ready to wear it. I still have to figure that out. I have to make that one, I think. Brady the Legend. Calling it at 31,000. Get out of here, Brady. Thank you for the super chat, but miss me with that. I'm calling it we're going to go double odds. I'm calling it at like 16,000. That's what I think. All right, we're changing up this music. I'm not ready for or I don't want to keep it super, what's it called? Inspirational. Mirage Oasis. Not a huge fan of this. There's nothing wrong with this one. This is kind of cute. But we're doing Pac-Man Party music again. So that's what we're doing tonight. So I'm not gonna like search a bunch of stuff. So if you guys put different songs in the chat, I'm not gonna pick them probably. How long am I going tonight? I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this music. Let me pick a different one. Let's go to, what does main menu sound like? No, not quite what I want. Let's see. What was the one we were listening to last night? There was a good one last night from the same game. I think I think I know what it was. Minigames Themes 2. It was this one. I like this one. Queens of Kings. What's going on? I'm not your father. I have no children. But how's it going? I'm feeling okay, James. I'm not feeling like 100%, but we're going for it. I gotta hunt. I gotta get this shiny. The hunt never stops. I was gonna come home and hunt on my own, not streaming, but then I was like, you know what? If we do get it, like so many people were there for all 14,000 counters, so it would be kind of lame if I got the shiny off stream. So even if I do a phase off stream, I would want it to not be this one. So we're gonna finish this one before. Put on Fluffing a Duck? Are you kidding me with the royalty-free music? You think I don't know what Fluffing a Duck is? I know all of those royalty-free songs. We're not doing that. I like video game music. I'm having a decent day, Greg. I was kind of sick last night. Not kind of. I was legitimately pretty sick. I think I had food poisoning, so today was like a recovery day, but I'm feeling all right. And yeah, that Binacle Hunt's gonna start kind of soon. Well, next week probably. After Rumble Weekend. As long as I get my 2DS capture card with no problem. If there's not a hitch with that, then perfect. No problem, I almost said Callum. I wonder if that is your name, but I'll call you Coolum. But thank you for all the support tonight, dude. Good luck on your hunts. What's my favorite Pokemon game to play? Probably Heart Gold Soul Silver. Either Heart Gold Soul Silver or Leaf Green Fire Red, I think. If I'm not talking about shiny hunting. Shiny hunting is Heart Gold, 100%. There's no question. But if it's just to play through, I played through Leaf Green Fire Red so many times and still am not bored of it. Like, I love those games so much. They're just so good. They're I don't know why. Maybe it's the Sevi Islands. Maybe it's the variety of that. Something about the sprites. I don't know. I'm into it, though. Huge fan. Leaf Green Fire Red. Guys, stop requesting music. I'm not putting on different songs. I don't take song requests. I actually don't. There's no queue. There's nothing like that. I kind of just put on music that I want in the background. And most of the time, we're doing dress-up themed hunts anyway. And the songs that I choose, like, are there specifically to fit the theme. So if we're doing like we were doing Kyurem dressed like what's his name, Jack Frost, and so we were using like snowy themes from Kirby and things like that. So most of the time the songs are like not up for debate, though I am open to choosing different things, but it's usually something that gets suggested prior, and then I'll like listen to it and be like, oh, okay, I like that. Rumble Weekend is a weekend that my little friend group started, and it's like gotten so big now, so I'm so happy. Not like huge, but there's a lot more people that have participated in it than like we ever expected. But it's literally just playing the game Pokemon Rumble, the original for the Wii, on the eShop. No other version has shinies in it, but because you encounter Pokemon at such a high rate in that game, you just find shinies left and right. So we take an entire weekend, we dedicate all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, to hunting in those games, and we try to get as many shinies as we can, and that's Rumble Weekend for you. That's Rumble Weekend. And then we post our lot, whatever we get. A lot of duplicates. We always end up getting a lot of the same stuff, but last Rumble Weekend I got a Pinsir, which I had never gotten before. So, you know, there's a few rarities. Sometimes people get shiny bosses, which are like huge versions of cool Pokemon. So it just depends. It's fun. It's pretty fun. I do Safari Week. In fact, again, it was my group that started Safari Week. My friend Pikachu Paradise is the one that pretty much coined it. And then my Skype group were the ones that did it. And then we opened it up, and more people started doing it. And now Absol announces it every single year. And it's like an actual shiny hunting event. Same exact group as Rumble Weekend. But just like Rumble Weekend 2, it's not a competition. It's just about, you know, this is such a cool thing that we do. You can shiny hunt in the Safari. The encounters go faster than normal because you're not throwing out Pokemon. So it's all about seeing how many shinies you can catch, or even just encounter, because a lot of them do run away. But it's a dedicated time to hunt in the Safari when you normally wouldn't. So that's probably going to be sometime in June, but I do participate for sure. It's been a while since I've gotten it though. Gotten something for Safari Week, but this year I'll be streaming it, so I'll definitely be getting shinies this year. And Rumble Weekends are usually every 4 months or so. Every 3 or 4 months. So the next one's probably not going to be until after summer. I want to bet that it'll be sometime in maybe October even. No, maybe August. I don't know. August or September, I'm assuming. That's cool to know who started these cool trends. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Rumble Weekend was literally just, it wasn't a full weekend at the start. It was just, we would do it like on a random night. We'd have everybody in the calls. It'd be me, Shiny Hunter Nick, Absolblog's Pokemon, Shiny Hunter Zach, Pikachu Paradise, a few other people like it, and then we would just be like, you know what, let's all hunt in Rumble. It's a Rumble night, and we'd all just hunt. Ian, Alpha Zapdos would be there. So, and then it spawned into what it is now. So much fun. If I wasn't a full odds hunter, what method would I do? My favorite method is probably Pokeradar chaining in 4th gen. And I did do that for a while. I'm a big fan of that. But I would try all of them, for real. If I enjoyed getting shinies those ways, like getting them like a little bit easier, I'd probably do catch combo and stuff. Catch combo's no joke too. I know a lot of people put a ton of time in. You guys get tricked because like you do have a higher rate, but you still end up spending hours and hours. So it's still worth it. It still feels super valuable to do catch combos. I'm blown away by how much time people put into those catch combo hunts. And I'm just like, full odds is like, you're pretty much doing exactly what full odds is at this point. You just get a little more annoyed when you're not doing full odds because you expect to get the shiny faster. I don't know how long the stream will be. I'll probably take a bathroom break at midnight, but I think I'll go a little bit longer than that. We've got a decent amount of people for a super late night stream. And it's also a relaxed one. I didn't put it in the community tab or anything because I was sick today. Sick last night and today. So it's more of a casual thing we're doing right now. But I'm glad to see so many people here. Thanks for coming in. Tuning in, coming in, whichever. But it'd be cool if I could get to 15,000. That's kind of what I want to get to. 15,000. I'm not going to go to double odds tonight. But if I can get in another 1,000, that would be cool. A little less than that, but. Yeah, thanks to all the new subscribers. Recently, we've had some new people at these streams. I don't know if we're just getting recommended more or whatnot. But it's cool to see new subscribers in the chat. Even if you guys don't write in the chat. I know a lot of people hunt while they're watching the streams. They hunt while they're doing it, or they put it on in the background, or they're like watching on their Switch, which I find crazy. But you know, feel free to write in the chat. But if you don't, that's totally cool too. I know you guys are doing other things. It's just cool to have so many people on these streams. Yo, Ricky, hunting for the Rockruff. You're going full odds though, right? That's what you told me. Good luck. I still need to hunt Rockruff. We decided I was going to dress like Steve from Blue's Clues. I'm pumped to do that hunt now. I think that's so funny. I can't wait to do the actual dress up for it, or the layout for it too. It'll be so easy to make that background, because like the background in Blue's Clues is 2D anyway. So it's going to be so simple to make that. I'm excited. Laura Craycraft with the super chat. Thank you so much. I'm in the middle of a terrible cold. Ugh. Sorry, girl. Power through it. Your stream may not heal me, but it definitely lifts the spirits. I'm doing about all I can. I'm trying. I hope you feel better, though. For real. That's no fun. Luckily, I don't think I had a cold or anything. It was just... Mine was, like, food poisoning, which is disgusting. It wasn't fun, but I got through it. I'm feeling okay right now, so hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling better, too. We're going to see if I sleep through the night. Because it hit me late last night. But it could just be like out of my system already. I get that from my dad. My dad, it's like a couple hours, he's done. So like a flu that'll hit him and get out in a couple hours. Other people get the same thing and it lasts a few days. Like he heals real fast. It's pretty insane. And I'm on that side of the family, so thanks, Dad. Byron, thanks for the super chat, dude. What's my opinion on Rise of Skywalker trailer? I got chills. I get teary-eyed when I watch a Star Wars trailer. Listen, I was at the Star Wars Celebration when they revealed the trailer for the first trailer for Episode 7, and I got put on their story. It was me, Dylan, and our friend Ethan, and I filmed us, and I was like, we just cried, and like we were dubbed the Star Wars Snapchat boys, the boys who cry, all over Twitter. There was a hashtag and everything. People didn't know our names, but they were talking about us, about being the Star Wars Snapchat boys. Like, who's the dude that cried? It was crazy. I cry every single time. I'm pumped for that movie, and I think J.J. Abrams is going to do such a good job. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. My bad, guys. Oh, here we go, James. We're going to go back and forth on this. I'm not even going to respond. Shouldn't you be cautiously optimistic about the trailer, considering how you felt about Episode 8? Get the heck out of here. If we're going to be excited about a movie, if we're excited, first of all, we saw what J.J. Abrams could do with Episode 7. I'm in love with Episode 7. It's one of my faves. I think it's a great movie. Episode 8 didn't fit the bill for me. It felt like a generated movie, and it was done by a different director. J.J. Abrams is back in action for this one. We saw the trailer. I'm excited for it. So let me be excited, James. You gonna come after me for being excited about the movie? Come after me and Dylan on Twitter? Miss me with it. I'm excited. More than anything else. And if that nips me in the bud, when I finally see it, so be it. I deserve it. But as of right now, I'm gonna watch this trailer and I'm gonna get teary-eyed and I'm gonna get chills and I'm gonna be super pumped. Because that's the kind of person I am. I like getting excited about things I love. Just remembered Miss Thing. Who? I don't remember her. Yeah, sorry. You wish they would have done 3 different directors? Not me. I wish they would have done 1. I wish they would have just kept J.J. Abrams on all 3. That's my opinion. I think Rian Johnson's a great director. Don't get me wrong. A great indie director. A great director for independent films. But on something like Star Wars that's so fragile, you know, he took his liberties, and I think it was more about, you know, going outside the box for him than the fans. J.J. Abrams knew what he was doing. He knew exactly when to change things or when to go outside the box. But for the most part, he did a good job giving us what we should have had. There's a certain amount of structure when it comes to Star Wars movies. There just is. It's how it's always been. And Rian Johnson went a little too astray. They should have just gave him his 3 movies outside of it and not let him touch the main series. That's my personal opinions. When a story arc is already set in stone and we're already moving, we got 6 movies in place and we're on the last trilogy, that's not when we decide to start giving them, you know, those creative liberties of like, what would you do if you could direct this movie? That's just not what I think. At the end of the day, I thought Episode 8 was not a great movie. I say this every single time. It almost seemed as if they took the scripts of all the other movies, fed them into an AI, and that AI gave us a different script. Sure, it had elements to a Star Wars movie. How could it not? There are previous things to base it off of. But at the end of the day, it didn't feel like a pure-hearted, good Star Wars movie. It just felt like something that they said, well, we'll do this kind of scene, we'll do this kind of scene, we'll give it all the elements of it, but take it nowhere. Like, I feel like I didn't get enough out of that movie. They did things that they shouldn't, and they didn't do things that they should have. So, that's where I am. That's where I am with that one. But I've always been a Star Wars fan. And I've always been a prequels fan, too. I'm not a hater. I've never felt that passion like that until Episode 8, where I felt like, wow, they did a disservice. But that's not me pointing the finger at Rian Johnson either. I'm not saying he's a bad director. I'm saying he didn't do what he should have done with that movie. That's all. There were good scenes in it too. There were absolutely good scenes. There's one scene in particular that gave me chills. And so if I can watch Episode 9 and pretty much just look back on 8 for the scenes that I did like, then I'm happy about it. I'm hoping that we can reconcile with Episode 9. That's my personal opinion. And Rogue One, yeah. Ricky, I'm on board with that. Rogue One's an amazing movie. I absolutely loved Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was amazing. I didn't see Solo because I was still hurt. I was like hurt by the... I was such a baby. I still need to see Solo. But Solo's not something that is necessary to be seen. I definitely feel that way. I didn't feel like it was a movie that needed to be made. I'm sure that it was good. I think they did a good job with it. I also have my own opinions on how they cast Star Wars movies. And though, what is his name? Donald Glover? Though he played an incredible Lando, from what I hear. It's hard for me to get into a Star Wars film when I'm looking at a face that's already recognized. I don't love when they cast faces that are so well known to the general public. I like when it's, you know, you watch a Star Wars movie and you buy into it. You sit in there and you're like, that's this character, and you really just know them as that. And you're just introduced to this world. As soon as they start giving us faces that are that recognizable and are that, like, famous, then it's hard for me to buy into it a little bit more just because I'm so used to the other way. That's all. I don't think it was... I'm sure it's a great movie. But that's just how I look at it. Estelle, thank you for the super chat. Finally caught Shiny Corsola. Do I get any nicknames for it? It's male. Everything that's coming to mind is not great. My brain's not in it tonight. Let's see. The first, I'll walk you through it. The first one I thought of was Chunk. That's not a great name. Chunk was the name I thought of. And then I went from Chunk to Carl, because you said male, and I was like, what's the male version of Chunk? Oh, Carl. Like, that's how my brain's going tonight. So, take what you want from those, but... that's where I went. I did watch Clone Wars. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Clone Wars, and Rebels was a little bit harder for me to watch. Clone Wars had so many dark elements to it that I could almost put myself out of the idea that I'm watching a cartoon. For me, it really just felt like I was watching the lore of certain characters that I've grown to love, and I was getting more information out of it. And it wasn't all, you know, fun and games. There were some real elements of Star Wars in Clone Wars. It's a little bit harder for me. I feel like the characters of Rebels is a little more playful. The animation style is not as great. You know, there's more colors. Let's just call it that. It's a little more colorful, Rebels, and so it was harder for me to get into. Not to say that every episode is fun and games in that either. I've heard that there are some pretty crazy ones, but I did make it through Clone Wars, and not in the way that I was like, let's power through it, in the way that I wanted more. And with Rebels, I couldn't quite get through it. I couldn't really get through it, so. Gonna go with Chunk because that killed me. Yo! Chunk the Corsola. He's a little chunk. He's a little chunk of coral. Like, you want to know the thought process? I was like, I think that was it. I think that was it. Yeah, what's the deal with the cheesecake in the chat? Why are you guys talking about cheesecake so much? Yeah, I love a good cheesecake. My mom makes amazing cheesecake. She seriously does. Let me tell you, Mom, if you're watching, no shade, but the brownies that you make aren't always up to par. But the cheesecake, that's where you really strive. The cheesecake is amazing. You're an amazing cook. When it comes to baking goods, it's not always there. But the cheesecake is 100%. I would give your cheesecake to anybody. Put it up against any cheesecake. It's so freaking delicious. I freaking love it. But my mom is such a good cook. Italian woman, what do you expect? Dude just dissed his own mom's brownies. She uses the freaking box powder. It's not like she makes them from scratch and I'm dissing them. She puts eggs in a bowl and then mixes it with the powder. So, like, it's okay. They're about as good as they can be from that. Like, that's what she's using. She makes this cheesecake from scratch, baby, and it shows. It's real good. This Xeon's theme thing, I don't even know what that's from. Is that another Zelda thing? I'm digging the Pac-Man party music. This is Xeon's theme if he was in the Pac-Man party game. So, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, zigzag tuna. I got you, dude. Listen, don't think all your cheesecake chats went to vain, or were in vain. I saw it. Yeah, we should probably do a Kingdom Hearts themed one actually one time. Maybe we'll do that next time. I love the music from Kingdom Hearts. I really do. So, Jeremy, I don't even do the milk thing anymore. I'm lactose intolerant now. Never meet your heroes, people. I tried to meet milk, and guess what? Upset stomach. So, here we are. A couple years later, from the Q&A where I said, can you imagine me being lactose intolerant? It could never happen. And then immediately, bam, life comes at you quick. No more milk for me. I do the almond milk thing now. John, you know half the frosting that people eat on cakes is made from cream cheese? There are definitely ways. Listen, I was on board with that for a while too. I had that same thought process where I was like, wait, cheese in a dessert? I don't think so. But you'd be surprised. There are actually elements of cheese that work really well. Yeah, no more milk for me. I did love it. I really did. But my opinions on Israel, I've never been. I've never been to Israel. I had a friend that went there, and he had an amazing time. Life-changing experiences. So, yeah, when I get a coffee now, I put almond milk in it. Did you hear how perfect the cracking just happened? Oh my gosh. I swear I'm not showing off. How are we both lactose intolerant and have eczema? You know that those go hand in hand, right? Like, one of the symptoms of lactose intolerance is eczema. Developing eczema under the arms and stuff. So that's probably why. But yeah, maybe we are both rats at the end of the day. Yeah, we're not doing the milk bath thing. Went from like a funny little joke. I was actually gonna do it, and then it got way too sexual. People were doing fan arts of me naked in the milk bath and stuff. I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do a milk bath on my family-friendly Pokemon channel. Maybe we don't do that anymore. So it went from something I was gonna do to, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea. It got a little too. People were like messaging me weird stuff and everything. They still do, but at least it's not about a milk bath anymore. You guys should see. You guys don't even know, unless some of you do it, which, like, hey, what up? I get some crazy messages on, like, Instagram and stuff. This song's from Pac-Man Party. I think it's called Theme 2. I think that's what it is. Olive Garden or Red Lobster? I mean, I feel like they're both the same caliber of a chain restaurant, but Olive Garden's got such a better reputation. And I've had so much more experience at Olive Garden that I'm going to choose that. I really am. Olive Garden's a little bit much, right, though? Who was it? Conan O'Brien that did the joke where it's like, come on now. They've got actual Italians that are pretending like they're getting off the boat from Italy in, like, whatever year. And they're, like, tasting Olive Garden for the first time. Like, it's just like home. Like, get out of here. It's not just like home. It's a chain restaurant, okay? That's like the Aussies going to Outback Steakhouse and saying, "G'day, mate. Delicious." Like, no. It's just not how it works. BuzzFeed's got it covered. BuzzFeed did entire videos of, like, Italians try Olive Garden, Australians try Outback, and they hate it. They didn't like it. But yeah, I've only been to what's it called? Red Lobster a few times. Stop giving Outback commercial ideas. Listen, you want to know some tea? A bank in Orlando they got a commercial idea, they stole it from us. Ricky, I don't know if Ricky's still here. Did we show you that, Ricky? A bank literally stole, because I was in UCF, they freelanced the videography. They freelance videographers from UCF to film things in Orlando. And we submitted a project about rollerblading, and their literal commercial is shot for shot. Of course, theirs is filmed on like a red camera. If you don't know what a red camera is, just know it's a good camera. They filmed it on a red. They filmed it on location. They got a professional skater, and it was like done in a city, like in a bustling city. So like their commercial is heaps better than ours. But the premise is exactly the same. And so we know for a fact they stole it from us. They got the idea from UCF. UCF gave them a little cash, or they gave UCF a little cash, gave them the idea, and like, I'm not going to stand for it. Look it up. I don't remember what bank it is. I think it might be Wells Fargo. It's a rollerblading one, where the dude's rollerblading, he falls, somebody sees him fall, but he doesn't care because it's a confidence commercial. It was about confidence, and they made it about confidence in banking, and like, it was exactly the same. Ugh. The industry. Never get involved in the industry, people. It's actually more funny than anything else. We just like to meme that they stole it from us. They could have, though. They actually could have. Okay, we're gonna get to 14,400, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Take a little pee break, and then I'm back. Did Etika actually get arrested? I don't want to dwell on it for a little, like, too long on stream, but I do know that he was posting some really questionable and threatening things on Twitter earlier. So that doesn't really surprise me. I feel awful. I wish he, you know, maybe he's gonna get help that he needs, but he's done a lot of questionable things. But he was going off on Twitter this morning, posting like potentially threatening things. So I'm assuming that's why he got arrested. I don't actually know, but I'm just knowing from what you guys are saying right now, and that makes the most sense. But I'm not gonna dwell on it. So like, let's not, because that's not what I want my chat to be about all night. About the fall of someone else. I'm not a fan of that. But I do hope he comes around and gets help, because he pretty clearly needs it from what he posts online. ADC Storm, what's going on, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Yo, Shiny Mime Jr. What should I name it? It's female. I don't know why the name Coraline came to mind, and it's not because the movie Coraline. I don't know why it came to mind, but I thought of Coraline. So I apologize if that's not the name you want. But Coraline is the name I thought of. Trixie's a good name too. Trixie's cute. Everybody's saying Mrs. Mime. I generally will go for like an actual name or a word rather than something that's like a play on words or something like that. So that's why I go with like things like Coraline and Chunk and weird names like that. I know they're not conventional, but that's almost like, that's kind of the point. That's kind of why I do it. All right, we're going to do one more encounter, and then I'm going to use the bathroom. So I'm not going to check this one. I'm going to do the encounter and then run, and then I'll be back in like a couple minutes. All right, is it shiny? I don't know. kidding me? Guys, let's troll Dallas. You think I don't got eyes everywhere? Let's troll Dallas. You're writing that in my chat. Freaking troll me. You wish. Alright. No shiny. Let's keep it going. Did I hear the sink? Yeah, you probably did, because I washed my hands, losers. Ugh, you guys come after me every single time. I don't get it. Of course I wash my hands. Who asked earlier? Somebody asked if these glasses were for gaming. They definitely are. They're just for looking at screens. I spend so long streaming that, and I really, honestly, let's be honest, I like the look of glasses on people, so I like wearing glasses, and these ones protect my eyes from like the blue light, so I'm into it. I have to hunt. Somebody just said Excadrill in the chat. I want to hunt that. I want to hunt that dressed like a miner. Because if I do Diglett, I'll want to dress like someone from Holes, where they got the red or the orange jumpsuit on, the shovel in hand, you know, the canteen and everything. I want to do that for Diglett, but when it comes to Excadrill or Drillbur, I definitely want to dress like a miner. Love that book. Yeah, Louis Sakar. I didn't read anything else he did, but I like that. That's true. Yeah, the headlamp, of course. I have to get like a miner's helmet from like, you get anything from Amazon these days, like literally. So I could probably swing together like a blue jumpsuit or something, like a full over jumpsuit for pretty cheap, and then that helmet. And then bam, we done it. That's it. Alright, Lucy, sweet dreams, girl. Chance Dixon, what's going on, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Love your streams. Also, committing to the shiny Mimikyu hunt till Gen 8 is out. God bless you. You were the one we were talking about it the other day, right? Where we were like, it's pretty low chance, the percentage rate. So, one day, in how long do you think it will take? If you are doing full odds, which it sounds like you are the guy. I feel like I remember that correctly. So, honestly, to get a shiny, it'll probably maybe take you 3 days. But to get Mimikyu, you have to get so lucky. So I feel like it's going to take like a couple phases. Like even like 4. Like you might get 4 shinies before you get that. But I hope not. I hope you can get it like pretty immediate. But we'll pray to the shiny gods, asking for a little bit of lenience when it comes to this hunt for you, because not too many people will do an undertaking like that. I believe it's 8%, so even a 10% is pretty rare, so an 8% is like, oh, crazy. Gotta go check my honey trees. Wish me luck. All right, Reggie, tell us the lot after. Are you going for like Munchlax or something? I'm pretty sure there's specific trees that are meant for Munchlax. That's it. Alright, ADC. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Yeah, if I ever hunt something from the Snorlax family, it's just gonna be Snorlax. Munchlax is super cool to see people hunt, But that's one of those hunts that I don't care personally. I'll hunt Snorlax instead. I'd rather hunt Snorlax. I just think Snorlax is... Like, Munchlax is cute, don't get me wrong, but Snorlax is an iconic Pokemon. So... Snorlax needs a Mega? I don't think so. I like Snorlax exactly how he is. If he got like a Galar form, if they gave us a different form of Snorlax, I'd be fine with that. But like if they do Galarian forms, just like they did the Alolan forms, I'd be cool with that. But I don't want them to give him an evolution or give him a Mega or anything like that. Yeah, skinny. Can you imagine? It's Snorlax just like... What? What if they did... Oh my god, what if they did like a... This is kind of morbid, actually. But what if they made him... I don't know what type he would be. Maybe even like Ghost type? But like, it's Snorlax's head, but he's laying down, and he's flat. And he's like a rug. Ugh, like a bear rug? Is that too morbid for Pokemon? Why do I kind of like that idea? Because that's like skinny Snorlax, but not in the way where he's like got a briefcase and says, "Hey, how you doing? How are ya?" You know, like the SpongeBob. Like a flat Snorlax with his hands out. I kind of like that idea. I'm okay if you guys don't like that. I know it's out there. There were some beta Pokemon. There was a Pokemon that had... There was a Ghost type Pokemon that in Gen 2 that didn't ever happen. That was wearing like the skin of another one. As if it was like a fur coat. That's a real thing. It just never got released. But it was definitely a design. It was in the beta. So if you play that beta gold version, it's in there. Pretty crazy. Let me adjust this. Just do 2 there. Good, good, good. You give up after 30 SRs. That's like that's a demo. You can't expect to find a shiny in 30. If you do, dear lord, that's amazing. But 30? Go to 100. Pace yourself. You ever go for a run and you want to stop? And then you're like, alright, I'm just going to go to that stop sign. And then you get to that stop sign. You're like, alright, I'm just going to go to that tree that's right there. And you like just set yourself like different goals, the smaller goals to get to the ultimate one. Do something like that. Be like, all right, let's try to get to 50. And when you get to 50, be like, all right, let's try to get to 75. And like slowly but surely build your tolerance. You're not gonna find a shiny in 32. And that doesn't mean you should sit down and do as many encounters as I do in a day. But you could definitely, you know, every other day or something, start at 50, then do 100, then try to get to 100 again, and if you're doing good with 100, then move on to a bigger target. Like, is it bad you don't keep count? No, it's not bad. It just, the reason that a lot of people do keep count is, first of all, it's interesting to know where you're at. Like right now, I wouldn't really know how far above odds I am, and because I am keeping count, I know I'm getting close to double odds. So that's like interesting for me to know. That's why I count. It keeps me from going crazy. But at the end of the day, the number doesn't mean anything, so it's not a big deal if you don't count. It's really not. I gotta move this up. What's my opinion on Delphox? I like it. I really like Delphox. A lot of people don't. I love it. Especially shiny form. My little Grandma Aggie. My little Winifred. Oh yeah. I love a little witch. I think it's a great Pokemon. It's a little strange, but I'm into it. I like Fennekin too. Shellos was released in Pokemon Go? Shiny, or just finally they released it? West and East, or just one? For some reason, in Pokemon Rumble, they only have the East form. They don't have the West one. They don't give us both. Not a fan of the giant ear hair. I'm a fan of it, but I get that that's not for everybody. Gingerbread Man, did I tag you right with the Pokemon, with the Pokecard cowboy hat? Depends on what it was. I definitely haven't seen it. I saw the original tweet, but you didn't post the picture of it. So, if you release, yo, is that true, Brendan? If you release 5 Shellos, you get a ticket for the other form. How dumb can they get? Just put it in the wild. You gotta release 5 of them? Oh my god. Oh yes, the almighty legendary Shellos, the mythical, the West form. Yeah, give me a break, dude. That's crazy. At least it's in the game. I always wondered about that. What a strange thing they did. What a strange thing. Whatever, at least it's there. That's so funny. Same goes for Gash. Yeah, that's why I figured it would be the same for that. But Burmy and Wormadam forms. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think twice about the Wormadam forms. I almost forget that they exist. Yeah, we're not talking. We're talking about Rumble right now. We're not with the throwing them away and getting another ticket. That's Rumble talk. That's not Go. I'm gonna time you out for even saying it, just to keep the chat out of trouble. Yeah, we care about spoilers of movies that people haven't seen. Absolutely. Why would we not? I'm not gonna ban you right off the bat, because all you did was ask. But clearly, it seemed as though you had some intent to post them. So there's a little incentive to maybe don't. Yeah, we segued, Dino. We segued from the Go Talk to Shellos and Rumble. Because they don't have both forms, that's why I asked. I was like, do they have both forms in Go? E3 is usually not till like July, or end of June actually, so not too close, a couple months away. Did you guys see that a schedule got leaked? Well, probably not leaked. There's a rumored schedule. The Japanese is a bit broken, so a lot of people don't think it's real. But supposedly, there is a schedule that's out for the media list of how they're going to release information on Sword and Shield, which was interesting. We got a first look at Eggman in the Sonic movie. Jim Carrey as Eggman. I don't know how I feel. I'm sure he'll do a good job. I don't know how I feel about that whole movie, though. The Sonic looks awful. It's gonna be weird. Thank you for the super chat, Gingerbread Man. I thought I added it, just replied with the photo. Okay. Well, I'll check it after my stream. I think my phone's dead, actually. No, it's plugged in. I have it here, but I don't like to go on my phone usually when I'm streaming. I like to keep the focus on the chat and the games. So I'll definitely check it out though. Jim Carrey's not a great guy. He's a little out there. I don't know if I would say he's a bad person. I know that he's got some strong beliefs, but most of which I don't think are that bad. I just think he's very outspoken. I don't think he's a bad guy. There was the weird situation with what's Gwen Stacy? I can't remember her real name now, the actress. He had a weird thing with her going on, but I don't know too much about it. But I don't think he's done anything that bad, because I definitely would have known about it. I just know he's very outspoken on social media and stuff. Emma Stone, yes. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. There is actually a Metagross that you can get. You can get a wild Metagross. If you use Lucky Power too, well, you wouldn't have to do the Lucky Power. But you can hunt Metagross in Shaking Patches in Black and White too. And so if I did do an Iron Man dress up, that would make pretty good sense, I would say. Though the problem is, I already have a Beldome, so I don't think I would hunt something like that. If I'm going to do a Shaking Patch, I'm going to do something that I don't have yet. Metagross would be super crazy cool to get wild, but... Sub-Zero dress up? Is Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat? I can't remember. I think that's right. I don't even remember, though. Russo, that's what I figured too. That's why I'm not speaking to it because I don't know too much about it, but I didn't think he was anti-vax. I just think, like I said, he's very outspoken. I think being entirely anti-vax is just uneducated. That's stupid, but... It is from Mortal Kombat. I would need to play... I never played a Mortal Kombat game. I didn't play those growing up. It's a thick water bottle. Oh yeah? You like that? It was filled. It was like all the way up here. I put ice in it too. Yeah, Shiny Whalmer's... I totally buy into that whole Thanos Shiny Whalmer thing. But if I was going to dress up like Thanos, which I'm not, we're not doing that. That's not a hunt that's happening. If it was going to happen, I would have done it for Endgame. I wouldn't do it ex post factos. And I just couldn't pull off a Thanos, let's be honest. I could buy a Gauntlet, that's about it. But I would probably do, like, I think Sableye makes a lot of sense because Sableye's got all the jewels and it's purple. Like, I know the Shiny's not, but I think... hunting Sableye in Glittering Cave. I can't remember what the cave's called. In X and Y, the cave where you can soft reset for it. That's probably what I would hunt as Thanos, if I were to do that. But can we get a horror themed hunt? Yeah, I've got so many, but I'm trying to wait until Halloween. I'm trying to wait until Halloween for that. At least like September. You know? I don't know if I'm going to do a horror-themed hunt this summer. Yeah, do Whalmer and Sableye? I guess you could two-bird that one. That's true. And you can hunt both in X and Y, so it wouldn't even be that bad. Ambrit Cave or whatever. Yeah, with the shadows. Thank you. That's what it's called. I think that's what it's called anyway. Yeah, you can get like Mawile and Kangaskhan and I think Cubone. There's like a bunch of weird things in those shadows. That's one of the most underrated things that people are like hunting wise. Underutilized, I should say. I'll do Sandygast. That's a summer hunt though. That's not like a Halloween hunt. I'll probably hunt Sandygast this summer for sure. I've been wanting to. I didn't have 2 games to do the capture card. Now I've got the 2 capture cards. Or I got one coming in the mail, so. Blabadank? What the heck does that mean? What are you, throwing onomatopoeias at me? What is that? You trying to start an essay right now? Cubone, Solok, Lunatone, Kangaskhan, Onyx, Sableye. You can definitely get Mawile. It's a Mandela effect if you can't, because I've seen people do it. I think the Shiny Twins got one that way. And Mawile. Yeah, because you can magnet pull for that. Rhyhorn's in the cave, but is it in the shadow spots? I don't know if it's in the shadows. But that'd be a good hunt. Why are there so many chairs and benches in X and Y? Because sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the rosary, right? Sit down, take a break. Look how beautiful the region is. First 3D game. Take a second and really enjoy it, you know? I was a fan of the sit-down thing. I think that was funny. I thought that was hilarious that they put that in there so much. John, you're joking, right? Let's build some late night furniture. Yeah, right on cue. I'm streaming, you're building IKEA furniture. What is this? It's a vicious cycle. We need a break from it. I can't tell if you're memeing me. There's no way you're building more furniture, unless you literally just moved. Did we talk about this last time? Ricky, I'm literally gonna ignore you. I don't know what the heck you're saying. Yeah, I like sprites 100% more than 3D animations too. I think some Pokemon look really great in 3D. I think some of them got ruined. And I also think that, you know, there's nostalgia that's tied into the sprites. Sprites are really gorgeous. If they just moved on to cel-shaded sprites instead of 3D models and kept 3D models for outside games like Let's Go, or perhaps like a new XD Coliseum Stadium, something similar to that, I would be totally fine with that. I do, you know, Game Freak, they're doing cel-shaded animations for other games that they're making. And so I find it so crazy that they didn't take that path with Pokemon. The 3DS models are no good, but the Switch models are good. They're the same exact models. They're just being run on different like engines. They're using the same exact models. These are the same models as Go. They're the same models as X and Y, and they're the same models as Let's Go. And Sword and Shield are gonna have the same exact ones. The difference is the 3DS doesn't really run them perfectly well. And let's be honest, the 3DS didn't even run the Pokemon games very good. There are plenty of spots, especially like double battles. If you got into a double battle, sometimes the whole game would glitch out. It'd start dropping frames left and right. They are the same models though. They could be shaded differently. They might have a different shadow or something, but they are the same exact models. They just look a lot better in Let's Go because they're being run on an engine that can actually handle them. I think Meowth looks okay in 3D. I'm not totally against Meowth in 3D. I think there's plenty of contenders that are like way worse off. I think Heatmore looks awful in 3D. That's one that nobody talks about. I think Heatmore looks really bad. And I'm not just talking colors. I just think that he doesn't reflect well. On sprites, Heatmore's so sick. And then in 3D, I don't like it as much. What team am I in, Go? I almost switched to Instinct, but I'm Mystic. Typhlosion does look pretty bad. We're so used to him having his flames constantly. I do appreciate the fact that it makes more sense that he doesn't have the flame collar or the flame on his back constantly. But that being said, I don't know. Ignorance is bliss. I'd rather him have it. It's not like he's actually the animal he's based off of. He's got flames coming out of his freaking back. So let's just keep him there. Wish their idle animations were more dynamic. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. Alright, tired person. I'm guessing you're going to sleep. Just by the connotation your name provides. I don't even know if I've seen Feraligatr in 3D, to be completely honest. I have, but I can't even remember. It's like barely, like a few times I've seen him. Feraligatr looks so good in sprites though. Feraligatr's sick. Yeah, Victini shiny lock, but you can do the shiny lock removal with the action replay, which some people aren't a fan of, but it does give you the option to hunt it legitimately by runaway. Semi-legitimately, clearly not 100%, because there's no legitimate way to hunt it. Thanks for the super chat, Brady. I'm good at following directions. Feraligatr's name is funny. Yeah, it just seemed like they couldn't fit more letters. James, this is what I'm saying. I think that that's a cop-out excuse more than it is an actual thing. The whole, yeah, they washed them out on purpose. I don't think so. I think that that's the cards that they were, or the hand they were dealted with the 3DS, and they needed to give reasoning behind it. And I think we have the same models now. I think that we're still using the same models in Sword and Shield because we simply haven't gotten to see these models in full effect. They're the same exact models. Why on earth would they do that this many generations in a row? When with the sprites, sure, it was easier to make sprites, but every single new generation, almost every single game got new sprites. And now all of a sudden, 3D onward, we've got how many generations? 3 in a row with the same exact models? Doesn't add up. The only explanation I can think of is that we're finally getting the full potential of what these models have to offer in Sword and Shield, and in the future after that, we will start to see new models. That's what I think, personally. Same models, different shading, absolutely. That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Gold and silver sprites they were different. Then Crystal had crazy sprites too. Platinum's got different sprites. Ricky! Why are you donating to me? That's cute though. Thank you for the super chat. But I'm just gonna put that in the pile of money that I owe you. Every time you super chat me, I won't accept it. It's too much. There's no way to phonetically read that super chat. There's no way. Not for me. I don't know that language. I'm in a weird mood. You're good. I just feel bad when you super chat me. That's all. Sonny Espion with the super chat. First time donating. Let's hope this works. Looks like it worked to me. Thank you so much. That's super sweet. Yeah, I do prefer most of the Diamond and Pearl sprites over the Platinum ones. I agree with that. I really do. I agree with that. We were hunting Spiritomb on a Platinum and a Pearl side by side, and we got to see that, like, you know, that side by side comparison. And I did prefer, not only was it a better looking sprite, but it was bigger in Pearl. Spiritomb was just a bigger sprite than in Platinum. Platinum was a lot smaller. Yeah, we got a Heracross and a Pinsir at the same encounter. It doesn't happen very often. Even some shinies look different in Platinum. The most popular one, the one that most people know about is, what's it called? Torterra. I don't know what the deal is with that. Torterra just is it reads different as a shiny in that game. Can you actually hunt Spiritomb? Why is that a question? Of course you can. There were no shiny locks prior to Gen 5. Gen 5's first shiny locks were the legendaries. That's about it. And yes, I am including the mythical Victini in on that, saying legendaries. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, you can shiny hunt anything in 4th gen. Torterra changes in Heart Gold Soul Silver. It still looks good in Platinum. Is it only in Heart Gold Soul Silver? I thought it was Platinum. I actually want to pull it up right now and make sure. I thought it was Platinum versus Diamond and Pearl. You're probably right though. You always correct me on those things. And I don't think you've ever been wrong. Which I'm like, I'd rather you correct me so I don't say the same things over and over that aren't even true. Let's take a look here though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. It is Heart Gold. You're absolutely right. That still doesn't make any sense, but it makes a little more sense to me that it's Heart Gold Soul Silver versus, at least it's not the same exact region. It's still strange though, right? I wonder why they did it. It's still 4th gen. I used to think the same, but I've seen people get it in Platinum. Okay. Fair enough. So we'll change it to Heart Gold then in my brain. I still think it's so weird though. Have I ever seen Illumise? I know all the shinies. Have I ever seen the shiny? Yeah, I've seen Illumise shiny. I think it's fine. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's like that incredible. They're kind of lackluster Pokemon in my opinion. Not to say they're bad. I'm not saying they're bad Pokemon. I'm just saying they're not on my radar. Shiny or regular. I do think it looks good. But I'm not in a hurry to hunt it. Either one of them. Volbeats isn't that bad. You can do a... What is it? Illumise's got Illuminate? Or do they have Swarm? I can't remember what the ability they have. But you can... Oh! Shiny freaking Metapod! Thank God! Thank God! Oh my God. Clearly that's not what we wanted. But we almost went double odds for this thing. I did not expect that. Dear Lord. Holy shinks, guys. We just got a shiny. Whew! I was not ready for that to appear at all. I don't even know what I was saying. I think I was mid-sentence. Whew! That scared the crap out of me. My heart is racing right now. Shiny freaking Metapod. I wasn't even gonna hunt tonight. There he is. Look at him. All his glory. Alright, let's go to single screen. Oh my God. Finally. Finally. Alright, where's the single screen here? Is this it? Ooh, look at this mess. We got Heatran. Like, are you kidding me? Alright. I'm going to minimize the chat real quick until we get it. I'm going to close out this game, and then I've got to find a Metapod real quick on my thing. So give me a second. It's going to take me a minute before I actually start the actual video. Where's my tabs that gives me my bookmarks? Here. Sorry if you guys are writing in the chat. I'm not going to see it until after we catch it. Sorry about it. I just like to... Once a shiny's on my screen, I just want to get it. And then once I have it, we're good to go. But until then... Is this... Yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm going to put him here. Sorry, Magnemite. You're getting the boot, dude. Catch you never. We'll keep going tonight, though. Just for a little bit longer. Freaking Metapod. That's probably one of the things I wanted the least. Okay. All right. We're going to do it. I'm going to turn the volume up. We're going to do it right now. And let me pull up the chat a little more. So if there's really something that crucial where you guys are like, you're going to fail it, at least I'll know. Okay, we just got a shiny freaking Metapod. As you can see, 14,647. That is pretty crazy. This is my longest hunt of 2019. I have had so many, like, crazy fast hunts in a row. I think I haven't even gone over odds yet this year. So, you know, the shiny hunting gods, they find a way to balance things out. I was ready for this to happen, and it finally did. Metapod. We got it. That's probably one of the things I wanted the least. I got a Metapod once in Leaf Green Fire Red Viridian Forest. Almost failed it. Had to Master Ball it. So hopefully we don't repeat ourselves tonight. But let's just catch this thing. I think I am going to continue. We got Magnemite on the other game. We now have a Metapod here. We also got a Sunkern. And we're going to do our best to not get a duplicate. I really do want Heracross. I really do want Pinsir, Cherim, Rapidash would be very cool. Even Dunsparce. I don't care. I'll take a Dunsparce. But am I gonna... Dear Lord, I can't even speak. But I'm not gonna sit here and complain. We just got a full-out shiny. I don't think he can hurt himself. Level freaking 59 Metapod. What a joke. It's so crazy. Alright. We're gonna Super Fang him. Metapod. I'm cool with that. I'm so happy. I wasn't even gonna hunt tonight because I got sick. I got real sick last night, and I wasn't feeling great today. But I said, you know what? Let's finish this phase. I want to get something, and I had a shiny feeling. You don't avert shiny feelings. You just can't. When you get them, you gotta hunt. Uh-oh, he's using Harden. Wait a second, is he not paralyzed anymore? How the heck did he do that? Is this a magician? What on earth did he just do? You're telling me what right now? How the heck did he just not get paralyzed anymore? Oh my god, we got a magic Metapod here. Freaking Shed Skin. Alright, let's catch it. Magic Metapod. We're gonna throw a Luxury Ball. Because he's about to live a life of lavish. Come on, baby. We got one. And that's all we got. Alright. While he's still paralyzed, I do kind of want to keep it in a Luxury Ball. I think that's kind of cool. I think Luxury Balls are nice. So while I got him, why not? Dear Lord, he's not even shaking! Tease me a little bit. What are we doing here? Come on, Metapod. Stay in the ball. This isn't a battle. Well, it is, but you know. Is it really? We got one. That's it! Oh my god. I want to catch it in this. I got 40 Luxury Balls. So, I'm going for it. It's not like he's got a crazy catch rate either. 1. Nature Guess Stubborn. This is ridiculous. Freaking Metapod. There he goes. Shed Skin. Alright, you know what? Let's put him to sleep then. You want to play games? Dang it, I can't put him to sleep. Alright, we're going to paralyze him again. This is going to make me so annoyed. Freaking Metapod pissing me off. Whatever, we don't even need to paralyze him. We're gonna throw another Luxury Ball. We don't need it. One, 2. We got 3. Dang it, I thought that was it. I would have felt so cool if that happened, but you know, a boy can dream. Alright, let's Thunder Wave him again. Even a Metapod gets to play hard to get sometimes. I'm not judging. We're going to use the Trick the Game method. Here we go. This is it, guys. Maybe not. Come on. Wow. I'll start throwing Ultra Balls and stuff if I get worried, but... Let me check one Ultra Ball, and then I'll paralyze him again. I mean, the end goal is just to catch him. I want to catch him in a Luxury Ball, but at the end of the day, I'm not trying to fail him. I'm not quite sure how much PP this Harden has anyway. The last Metapod that I got, though, I freaking Master Balled. Can you imagine if I had to Master Ball 2 Metapods? I'm the worst Pokemon trainer ever. Say it ain't so. Alright, I'm doing Ultra Balls here. I am not Master Balling this. We got one. And that's it. What else we got? Alright. Let's just keep throwing Ultras. One. We got two. We got three. There it is. Shiny freaking Metapod. What do I nickname it? Only time will tell. And by only time will tell, I mean, I have no idea. The Cocoon Pokemon. You're telling me. He's kind of cute, right? In a Metapod kind of way. Let's name him... He's a magician, right? So let's name him... I will sit on this screen for an hour if I have to. We're not naming him Magic Man. Cheeto's an awful name. Chester, what is wrong with you people? Ignore the color. If your Cheetos look like that, they've been on the shelves too long. You're not eating those. Freaking cheddar. Come on now. Houdini. Well, we caught him. He didn't get away, so. Not going with Houdini. Carrot, we're not going with. We're naming him Cutie. That's what we're naming him. This is Cutie. And Cutie will be a Butterfree someday. Today, probably not, because this boy's going to keep hunting. But let's, he's in the party. We're going to do a nature guess. And the nature guess is going to be, let's say, let's go Hardy. So this is my Golduck. You guys can't see it. Actually, let me drag this up. Well, no, I'll do it in a second. We got a Lax Shiny Golduck. We've got my Hardy Shiny Smeargle. And a Careful Shiny Metapod. Yeah, I guess he was. Let me drag him up real quick. There he is, Cutie. And he is! The nickname says it all. Look at him. Little guy. Hey! There's the backside. Just showing himself off a little bit. Strut your stuff. You're a shiny. Own it. Just because you're a Metapod doesn't mean you can't own it. Oh, yeah. He often scatters things. I bet he does. Little mischievous magician. Alright. Let's put him at the front of the party. Show this guy off. We are going to keep hunting. Now we've got a Magnemite and a Metapod. Neither were hunted. Neither were the target, but at the end of the day, they're both full out shiny, so who the heck cares? Alright. Let me drag this back down. I just put the counter at a different number. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, here we go. We've got a regular Cherim, which would have been amazing. Cherim's probably one of the things I want the most. I'm trying to trick the game a bit by not putting it on the layout. And there's our little cutie, the Metapod. Let's do one more. Well, oh dear lord. Are you kidding me, Cherim? Solar Beam? Doing the freaking most out here. Well, guess what? That's what happens. When you take your time, you miss chances. I am going to save the game because I'd like to keep this shiny. And we've got so many hours on this game. 911 hours on this game right now. How crazy is that? 911. We're about to max out. We're getting so close. Will we max out before we get a target? Only time will tell. Here's the double encounter. a Tranquil, which I want the least, and a Dunsparce, which I'd be happy with. Both regular, and the dynamic duo, Predator and Prey. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos coming very soon, and I'll see you in the next shiny. Hopefully the next phase isn't as long as this one was. Alright, video's over. Sorry, cutie. You're gonna get knocked out. Put in the PC, and you're gonna stay there forever. I am over it. Okay. Can you believe it happened, guys? Now I gotta fix my games, though. Hang on, I do know that we got a super chat. How does Magic Mike sound? Awful. Are you kidding me? Listen, shoot for the stars, but really? Metapod, Magic Mike? I don't think so. We had a retracted one. I don't know who sent what, but thank you. I think it still went through. It's just the message got retracted. And then Laura Craycraft said Woot shiny, and she's not wrong. We did get one. Not the PC. Free him. Oh yeah, put it in the chat if we should release him. Get the heck out of here. Okay. Now let me fix my... I gotta open up the other game. But they're on the wrong sides now. So let me do a little movie magic. I think I continue to hunt, though. Don't go to that screen. Go to the other one. Go to the other screen, loser. No. Ugh. Is it forever gonna stay on that side? I don't know how to force it on the other side. I think I just did it. Did I do it right? Yeah, there we go. Let me get him open. We got a shiny tonight. That's not right. I'm so pumped. It should be good now. Wait for it to pop up, and then I'll start reading the chat again. It's a little minimized. Though Michael McNeely, I do see that you super chatted, my friend. Congrats, but missed the opportunity for Copperfield nickname. Copperfield. Easter was last week. Peter Cottontail? No, not funny. Okay. I think Cutie fits him just well. Come on, game. They're glitching themselves out so hard. Can you believe it? Look at these old layouts. Reliving them. And now that game's back on the wrong side. This is so annoying. This is what I do before the stream. I finally get them on the right side. It wouldn't actually matter, but because I've got my targets already planned out and picked on each side, I don't feel like moving them. So... there you go. That one's on the right side, and can we please put this one on the left? Which would technically still be the right, because it would be correct. You've got to be joking me. Look at them glitching themselves out. Working too hard. $14,000 for Cutie. Can't believe it. I'm about to close this program. Do the single screen. Back to dual screen. And now he's on the wrong side. I'm going to spend literally 20 minutes doing this. I don't feel like stopping the hunt. I want to get a good chunk in. But these games don't want to cooperate. I use the same program, so sometimes it reads... Here's the actual reason this happens. Sometimes the games read on the same side because I use the same program for both. I just open it in two windows. So that's why it gets a little spazzy sometimes. But I usually get to deal with it before the stream. But when I switch layouts, it messes up sometimes. So that's what we're doing. So annoying. Now it should be good. Okay. Well, that wasn't so hard. God. All right, good to go. So we gotta reset the count. Put it back to 0. How many will we get to? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I'll just go until I get fatigued, ready to sleep. But we could probably get a couple hundred deep. There's nothing wrong with that tonight. Is that 0 up too high? Yeah, it is a little bit. Does this number go negative? I don't think it does. Okay. All right, baby, we're doing it. We're probably gonna keep Cutie hanging out, but I won't go to the PC right now. We'll keep Cutie in the team for now, but he'll go in the PC as soon as we get the next shiny. He'll be the replacer. So we put Watchog back at the front. This route scares me though. I actually don't have a Master Ball in that game. The Master Ball is in the other game. On the route with the literal babies, so you hate to see it. And just like that, we're back to it. Will we get Suncurrent or Metapod again? Only time will tell. Do you save your game even if you... Yeah, I save my game to log the time. Oh, you guys are such babies. Heal Cutie! Save Cutie! Oh my god! Someone report him! It's got his Pokemon... Hi, his Pokemon has no HP, and it's in his party, and he won't heal it, and he's still streaming. Yup, Supreme Arcanines. Get here quick! Like, they don't care. No one... We good. He fine. He's taking a nap. He in a Pokeball. He is perfectly fine. Listen, Cutie. Cutie's like a little orange too. You guys know what a cutie is? You ever had a cutie? It's like a... It's not an orange. It's a clementine. Dang it, already. Look at these dual numbers now off center. It gets so annoying at the start of a hunt because you literally have to keep moving everything. So I don't really care if they're really bat in the right spot. Why did the number not go up at all? I know the number's gonna read. Oh, it did go negative. Look at that. It went negative. Crazy. Okay. I'm fine with it like that for now. It stopped raining. I did that last time. I did that earlier. Like you guys were all there for it to stop raining. The problem with calling him Clementine is, like, if I was going to keep him a Metapod, maybe, but Clementine the Butterfree is like, oh. Like, your parents just like fruit, or what? So, Cutie as a Butterfree works. But that is the underlying reason I went with Cutie. I've never gone back-to-back shinies now. Never got back-to-back full odds. I've gotten 2 shiny patches at the same time at a chain of 40. Thank you guys for thumbing up the stream, by the way, because we just got a full odds shiny. It wasn't the target, but that's okay. I'm totally cool with that. So that's 2 now. We got 2 shinies for the vid. How many can we nab? I'd be cool with getting 4 for that video. If we can get 4 before we start Mermaid Man, that's super good. Clementine is a fruit. It's like a type of orange. Yeah, good night to everybody going to sleep. The new capture card, I don't know when it's coming in, but it's finally shipping. I got emails for it, so I was like, okay, at least the ball is rolling a bit. Because I got nervous. I was like, I just dropped how much money? And I didn't even get a...
Hi, we've gotten your purchase.
Like, I didn't get any sort of email. I just got, like, hey, thanks for your money, dude. I'll tell you what, though. Rapidash is scary. If I get a Rapidash, I'm probably gonna fail it. I won't hurt the Rapidash because the Rapidash can use takedown, or no, it's got Flare Blitz. So that's pretty scary. Yeah, everybody's freaking out about the voice. Y'all don't know I got voice range? That's Cutie's voice. I'm okay with that. We can make that canon. It's our stream, so. Can you do a voice for one of your dress-up streams? No way. A voice the entire time? That's too much work. No way. I don't know how many encounters I'll do now. Now that we got that Metapod. I was like, it was so gross. I was like mid-burp or something. I was like, I try not to like belch on stream. I'm not trying to belt one out for everybody. But like, I'll like release air if I need to. I was mid like, you know? And then that thing appeared. It ruined the reaction. It ruined it. I'm pissed. But that's okay. Hey, it was updated. Whoever did that, thank you. We did find a shiny today. We didn't go double odds. You were on a roll. I don't know what you were talking about. I was mid word and mid burp. It was the worst. It was the worst time to get a shiny. Face instant red. It never fails. I looked like me and Metapod were twins. Now no one will like the shiny video. What are you talking about? First of all, it's going to be multiple shinies in one video, so it's not like it's just a Metapod video. And plenty of people do not come to these streams. Plenty of people don't come out to the streams, so they only watch the videos. Oh, because of the burp? Yeah. Yeah, I'm ruined. I'm ruined. No, people in the comments will say, that was one lucky burp. Wow, did anyone else notice the burp at 219? Right before he got the shiny? Comments are so ridiculous. We got a Metapod. That's what we got. So now we've got a couple of misfits. We got a Magnemite and a Metapod. But our shiny odds are exactly what they were. So could we get another shiny within a couple hundred? We literally could. We actually could. That's a thing. That was not the same voice I did. The other one was so high-pitched. Wait, what did I say?
We've received your purchase for the shiny capture card.
It was like that. It was like way up there. That is not the same voice that I did. They were both very dumb, but it's not the same. Sounds like an anime girl? Maybe. Maybe one or two of them. creepy AF. Yeah, you never know who you're talking to, guys. Be careful. People got vocal range. Oh, it's snowing! Look at this! A Christmas miracle in the middle of April? At the end of April? I can't believe it. Should I edit the command at the end of this stream or wait till the start of the next? I don't know. I can do it. After the stream I can do it. It's not, I can just go to Nightbot. Doesn't matter. If it's not fixed by the end or by the next stream, then yeah, we could do it then, but it's not like you have to. Like, right away, sir. Yes, sir, right away, sir. That's straight from Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. Dang, I drank so much water today. Alright, cool. Now we got a shiny on each game. So it's 1-1. Which game will we get the next one? I don't freaking know. Sweeney Todd for a second. My only experience with Sweeney Todd is literally watching The Office. That's it. Is 500 too much? I don't know if I want to go to 500. If we get a target next, do we keep going these routes or do we just call it even with the 3? We get a target and then we put 3 shinies in one video, or do we go for a 4th? Do we get greedy? I haven't done Volcarona in the cave yet, but I will. That is something I will do. I just don't know when. Not sure. What did we get? We just got. You literally just missed it. You just missed it. We got a little cutie. A Metapod. They're like, oh, little cutie. Wait, you got... And they just name, like, everything else. No, we got Metapod. Oh. Then what do you mean cutie? Listen, Metapods can be cute. How dare you? I do want to go to 500. It's just... It might take a couple hours. I don't know how late I want to go. We could literally... Do I have a rare candy on this game? I wonder if I do. Where would it be? It would be in here, I think. Do I have a rare candy? I don't. I think it would be on that other list. Spell tag, no. I was about to say, we could literally just level it up once. It wouldn't take much. Should we do that? Let's go, let's heal him up. Let's evolve him. Let's evolve QD. Justice for QD. You know what? I'm on board. I'm on board with this. Let's evolve the crap out of him. Yeah, I checked medicine and then... I checked medicine first, guys. And I just checked the other one just in case. Oh my gosh, you guys are so annoying. Did you not watch me check the medicine bag first? You losers. I literally checked the medicine bag. Everybody's like, it's in medicine. It's in medicine. Someone tell him. I just did that. I just was double checking because I didn't have it in medicine. So I was just double checking the other one just in case I made a miscalculation. You guys come for me every single chance you get. You guys think I'm a moron. And though sometimes it is warranted because I am a moron with most things. Give me a little credit once in a while. Once in a blue moon. I would totally appreciate it. Watch us have... No, we don't have it. I was going to say, watch us have Pokerus. did call you losers. We're at that point, yeah. I called you guys out. Called you freaking loser. We're all losers. It's okay. We're winners too. We're just not we're not always both. You can only be one or the other. I thought you said no bullying. Get the heck out of here. Alright. Cutie's all healed. Let's do it. We got so many people. Oh my gosh, we're going through the phases. Look at this. Are we in winter now? Back to winter. Alright, Cutie goes to the front of the party. Braviary is going to do some of the heavy lifting for sure, but I don't want to do single encounters. I want to do doubles. It's raining again. Dude, that sucks. Yeah, I can't be banned from my own chat. Sorry. Sorry about it. Let's see how much XP he actually gets from this. He's cool. Look at him. Maybe we'll put this in the video. What you got to offer us? Just a single harden. Well, okay. Let's go hard on this Sunkern. Look, we're about to dunk on this Sunkern right now. Yeah, we probably didn't need to obliterate it with a Brave Bird, but you know what? Better safe than sorry, right? And look, Harden's got that nice little sparkle about it. Totally on brand. And now it's a showdown. Do you think that other Metapod knows that mine's shiny? And he's looking at him like, something's not right here, dude. Or maybe he's thinking, oh, maybe I'll look like that soon too. When I'm ready to evolve. That poor thing. Allie Williams, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Reason and DMs, and now I go. Whoa, that's ominous. Okay. Okay. Well, good luck. I'll be let in on this little mystery after I stream. And now it's a single encounter. So. There's no way Cutie's gonna do the job here. Look, it's gonna take so much time, though. Do we try to run from these? I don't think so. I think I send out Braviary. We're gonna do the thing here. I know it's gonna take some time. But we are gonna do it. Whatever, we're in overtime tonight anyway. Because we've already gotten a shiny tonight, so. Why the heck do I have so many, like, moves that have recoil damage on this guy? This Braviary's, like, out for blood. Or maybe, no, what is Thrash? Thrash leaves you confused, doesn't it? Dang it, I'm sick. I don't want more of these double encounters. I wonder, do you guys think that Illuminate actually gives you a better shot at double encounter? Audino spam? I guess we could do Audino. That's probably smart. That's probably smarter to do that. Do you think I could run from this Cherrim though? I am a higher level, but a weak little guy. Poor thing. Meanwhile, my other screen is completely black. What is going on? Come on, run, run, run. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the Audino. That's a better tactic. But let's see, did we get a double encounter here? We did. So we'll take that. We'll knock these guys out and then smooth sailing after. Audino is probably smart. Yeah, we just got the Metapod. We just got the Metapod. So Metapod, go ahead and use Harden, little guy. Doing your own part, little there. That's great. And then we'll let the heavy lifter do the rest. How brave. What's going on, Pierre? How's it going, dude? Did you sleep good? Probably not. You gotta go to school today, you said? Too bad. God bless ya. Hope you have a good day, though. Thanks for stopping by my stream. Appreciate it. You got timed out for saying hi, Daddy? Yeah, because we don't like liars in this chat, and everybody knows that I have no children. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes, like, the mods mean well. I don't remember who did it, but they just try to keep it PG, and that probably was just deemed as non-PG. That's all. Don't take it personal. Look, we got some decent experience from that. That wasn't bad. Alright. I'm not going to be able to hear the shaking patches. Ooh, oh, dang it, I didn't want to go into it. I needed to go up higher. That was a mistake on my part. I'm running from this Cherum. I don't want it. Not worth it. Yeah, exactly. The mods will usually just delete that, but... Dang. Really coming for Cutie's throat. Cherum? Are you joking? Oh, there's a shaking one right there. I don't know why I reacted so big. Like, oh, I can't believe it. The game is working like it's supposed to. Alright. Audino is a little bit lower leveled than the rest of the route, which is a little irritating, but that's okay. Not gonna complain. We just got a shiny, so we're happy. Good morning to everybody just waking up, sleepy heads. All my European viewers, welcome to it. You just missed a shiny. That's okay. It'll get posted someday once we get more shinies. But for now, let's do a sky drop. Yo, Audino, you're about to get so wrecked. It's a one-hit wonder. Is it down and out? What's the matter, trainer? Ooh, that was so much more experience. Did you see that? That was insane. This guy's gonna evolve in no time, I think. Yeah, you guys know what I'm doing. Pokemon Stadium. That's so validating when you guys know that. I don't have a lucky egg, but we don't need it. Well, I think I might. I probably have one in this game. It's just on something. It's not worth me doing it right now. That's not a big deal. We're literally just... It's not like we're going to level 100. This isn't a level 100 gauntlet. Sorry, Obsablogs. We're going to leave him to him. This is just a one-level evolution. That's all we're doing. Yeah, how cool would it be if we got a random Audino? I wouldn't really... Well, I don't know if it would be random. I'm still counting the encounters. Man, we're really just carrying these Audinos up and then letting them go. We got a Metapod. We got a Metapod. Don't you have to have high friendship to evolve a Metapod? Are you kidding me? That thing evolves at like level 12. We're at level 59. There's no friendship evolved or involved. Sorry. No, you definitely don't need friendship. You should have it, as always. There's no harm in being friends with your Pokemon, but definitely don't need it. It's hard without the volume for the... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Why do you want to evolve it at level 60? Because I caught it at level 59. I'm not understanding what's difficult here. You guys. We just got this on this route. It was level 59. I want to evolve it so that I have a shiny Butterfree on this game. And so that's what we're doing. That's all. That's it. It's not crazy. That's all I can give you. I wish there was more, but there's not. Sometimes oh, there. Okay, there it is. Did we make it to the patch? I think I did. A doctor dress-up hunt for Audino? I feel like there are just better options than Audino for a doctor. I don't think Audino fits the bill. Wait, why is that Metapod orange? He's sick. And we're trying to evolve him so that maybe he'll heal. I don't know why he's orange. The game manual doesn't say anything about that. Can you imagine how scary it was to find shinies when you were like 3 years old? 3 years old? Who's hunting at that age? When you were like 5? Back in the day, when shinies were like few and far between and nobody knew anything about them? He's sick because you didn't heal him? Murder! I literally did heal him. He's at full HP. Get out of here. Dang it. There we go. You know what? Doing one of those hunts wouldn't even be that bad. We should do that sometime. We should do a dress up for a Shaking Patch hunt. It wouldn't even be that bad. They appear pretty quick. And look how close he is to evolving too. There are a lot of like horror stories of people back in the day not knowing what a shiny was, and then finding out that, and then like turning their game off or not catching it or something because they thought it was a glitch, and then come to find out later on in life. They finally realized what a shiny was, but it was too late. That's definitely a thing. I think most of the ones online these days, the stories, are like memes more than anything else. But it's definitely true for back in the day, because shinies were like, a lot of people didn't even know what they were. I didn't know what they were until like 4th gen. And even then, it was because like a friend told me about it. Or Dylan found a random one, and then we talked to a friend about a shiny. And he gave us like the lowdown on what the heck it was. And then I was instantly hooked after that, but... Ooh, there's the patch over there. Wait, did it stop shaking? I swear I saw one. Maybe the rain's messing with my eyes. Or maybe I finally need glasses! What a good day. I was thinking about Harrison. I was thinking about the Breaking Supreme videos today, literally just before streaming. I was thinking about that. I do want to start doing them again. I need to find my files for the intro and stuff. But yeah, I'm into it. I'm kind of ready to do those again. I think this one and maybe one more should do the trick, and then we'll evolve him. Yeah, little known fact, Dallas spelled backwards is glasses. Yeah, that's true. Good eye. Wow. Incredible stuff. Poor Braviary. Braviary's getting beat up right now. Yeah, not everybody loved the Breaking Supreme stuff, but I definitely did. I thought they were fun. Alright, one more should do the trick. Shaking Patch, where are you? I should probably go underneath. There it is. Alright, last one. Here we go, guys. No longer a Clementine. Let's do this. And it's an Emolga. Can you imagine if we got a shiny Emolga? Sorry. It's not all about you, Emolga. It's about Cutie, the shiny Metapod. Soon to be shiny Butterfree. Here we go. Switch out to Braviary. Uh-oh, that thing's setting up. It's got plans. We better take it out quick. Dear Lord. Freaking light screen me? Oh, crap. I'm so dumb. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing on that game. Alright, here we go, baby. Wait, it didn't evolve! Well, then why was I saying clever things? What's the point? I thought that's all it needed. It just needs a tiny little bit more now. It's got to be close now. Okay. This is the final encounter. Oh, that was why. Because it didn't get nearly as much experience. That was why. Because it was an Emolga. I should have just ran from that. I wasted time. Time we do not have tonight. Yeah, we're finally gonna get wings for Cutie. Hashtag get it trending. Wings for Cutie. Oh, dang. Just made my Braviary stupid. Alright, here we go. Grew to level 60. Alright, let's do this. Are you kidding me? Well, this is a surprise. What? No longer a little baby Clementine, our little Cutie, all grown up, from level 59 to level 60. A gorgeous, shiny, freaking Butterfree. Dang! I'm so happy now. Alright, now we can officially get to the next phase. Is it gonna try and learn Stun Spore and everything? No, it's too high leveled. Alright, cool. Cute. You guys wanna see it in battle real quick? Let's show him off in battle, and then discard him, like he's worth nothing. We got a regular Rapidash. Ooh, we're gonna get a single look at this. I like it. Dang, girl. Those wings, though. You wear them well. And now you're fast enough to run away. So never give up, people. Okay. So now we can put Watchog back at the start. Oh, but Watchog's too low leveled, so Watchog's gonna need to get killed now, too. Because I just healed the whole team. So we still got we got more to do still. We're on phase 3 now. You've missed. We got one. Hopefully this Charam's not gonna be able to take me out. I'm gonna run from it. Oh god. We got a, what the heck is it called? I almost said Metang, which is just not even close to true. What is his name? Magnemite. We got Magnemite and then we got Metapod. So we've gotten 2 shinies now. This Rapidash, though, can definitely take my Watchog out. It's not even going to be a contest. This stupid Watchog. Gospel. It's not even named Gospel. What is wrong with me? Dang. This poor thing. He's about to get stomped. Good to go. Yeah, we got the M for the Magnemite, the M for the Metapod, so naturally speaking, Magby's the next in line. Clearly. Are my targets still the same? Well, being we didn't get the target, like, I feel like that almost goes without saying. Like, we didn't get what we came here for, so yeah, the targets are still the same. Can you imagine if we got Metapod and then changed the target to, like, Sunkern? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, they're the same. The target stays the target until you get what you came for. I gotta heal this Braviary, though. Because as soon as I turn the game volume up, I'm gonna get bombarded with annoying... So, we'll heal him just a little bit. Keep him out of trouble. And then we'll go... I don't know how much longer we're gonna go for tonight. We're just gonna do some encounters casually. We're boosting the encounters just for this the third phase. I don't want to ever start from 0 on a stream. So since we got a shiny and I haven't been streaming all night, then yeah, we'll go to like at least 250. We'll do another, maybe we'll go to 300. I don't know if 500, but we'll go to 300 maybe. I didn't even make my bed today. Does it look like I made the bed? I literally just put my pillows up. The blanket's not even on right. What time is it? 1:30. I should probably end soon. We put in a good work. We got a shiny. So we're on a phase 3. I'm happy with that. Yeah, don't feel bad. You guys saw the shiny. I'm literally just putting in a little work so I'm like ahead of the game for the next phase. We're probably not going to get another shiny tonight, so feel free to go to sleep. You guys are good. Thanks for hanging out. That's right, you do never know. We literally could get a shiny. How many did it take for us to get, what's it called? We literally got Kyurem in like less than 600. So it's totally a thing. That's totally a thing. And some of my, I'll be honest, some of my fastest hunts, my fastest hunt ever is in this game, and in 5th gen, and I've had plenty of hunts in 5th gen that were really quick. So Kyurem's one of them, but Mienfoo I got in like 240, Sunkern I got in like 240, we did 60 for a Bouffalante, we did 700 for a Scrafty way back in the day. Like, I've had plenty of hunts in these games that ended less than 1,000. Like, it's not that uncommon for me. I don't feel like the rain's really messing with us too much tonight. It's alright. It's not a bad deal. But usually the rain, it adds a couple extra seconds. Like you'll see, it'll say, "Ooh, it's raining," so I can't run immediately. So it's a little annoying, but it kind of balances out all the Growlithe we get on that game. I heard Shazam was really good. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I really will see it in theaters now, but I heard nothing but good things about it. And it looked really funny from the trailers. Like, I'm cool with that movie being good. It got really great reviews too, like rave reviews. It really did. Which is cool because, like, you're competing with, as a superhero movie these days, it's hard. If you're going against Marvel, it's pretty tough to stand up against them. But Shazam did amazing. It made a ton of money, and it got a ton of amazing reviews, so they did a good job. But yeah, I loved Captain Marvel too. I really did love Captain Marvel. I thought Captain Marvel was a really good movie. It's getting too late. Now I want to eat jelly beans. I need to go to sleep. When it starts to reach, like, the wee hours of the morning, I start to be, like, start craving stuff. I'm like, ooh, I want a sweet. I want to snack on something. I need to just go to bed earlier, not eat after a certain time. No, I haven't seen Spider-Verse. My sister owns it, so I'm not renting it myself. She keeps telling me she's gonna bring it over. So. But I know the drill. I know that movie's incredible. Just animation style alone, it deserved a ton of awards. I can't believe we got Metapod. After 14K, we got a Metapod. How lackluster. I'm just glad we got something. But dang, I pretty much anything else in that route. Not Sunkern. Tranquil, at least I've never gotten a Tranquil. I've gotten P-Dove. I've never gotten a Tranquil itself. And then, Metapod I had gotten, but not in 5th gen. Too many cutie stands in the chat. Silence is her weapon. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for the super chat. Got a shiny Bruxish. Ooh, that's something you don't see every day. Congrats. That's super cool. I'm not a huge fan of shiny Bruxish, but I am a huge fan of Bruxish in general. That's one of the few Pokemon where I don't love the shiny as much as I love the Pokemon itself. Doesn't happen very often. But it does happen, clearly. Last movie that made you cry? I cry with every single movie I watch. Like, I can barely scroll through Twitter without crying. Are you kidding me? I can't listen to a song without crying. I cry. If there's anything sad remotely in a movie, I'm gonna tear up. I just can't not. So I don't even know. I stopped paying attention to that sort of thing. I don't know what the last movie I saw was. Yeah, it's usually the opposite for most people. They don't really like Bruxish as a Pokemon, but shiny-wise, they think it's really good. I'm pretty backwards to most. Contrary to most, I guess. Alright, we're at 250. I'm trying to decide in my head what I want to do. What I want to go to. Definitely not more than 500. But I think we could probably get to 500 without too much effort. Probably in less than an hour, too. I don't want to pull an all-nighter. I was pretty sick today. Earlier today, last night, basically. So, it's not smart of me to do that. But I did sleep the majority of the day, so I'm not, like, super tired. Yeah, but I can't get Kakuna. Kakuna is a white exclusive, or a black exclusive. Sorry, it's in Pokemon Black. It's not in this game. It's in this route instead. Pretty positive, at least. I like Shiny Chansey. I don't think it looks good in 3D yet. I think it looks fine in Let's Go. It's ruined in Let's Go because of how often people are finding it without wanting it. Like, people are not hunting Chansey, but they're getting a million Shiny Chanseys. So, easily people hate on Chansey. I think in 3rd Gen Safari Zone, you know, it's all about context. It's pretty crazy to get a 3rd Gen Shiny Chansey in the Safari Zone. And I think it looks amazing. And that might just be because of how rare it is, but... James, I literally just said I was probably going to go to 500. Like, less than 5 minutes ago. It is ironic that Chansey used to be super rare in the old games. It's annoying. Because Shiny Chansey had so much pull. Like, people got that, and if they caught it, it was a huge deal. But nowadays, yeah, it's one of the shinies everybody hates on. They ruined it, pretty much. But you'd be surprised how many people feel like that about all of the Pokemon you can find in wormholes. Like, not the legendaries, but like Barbaracle, Altaria, Hippowdon, Magcargo, you know, all of them. Those Pokemon. People look at those and they're like, those shinies mean nothing now because everybody has a million of them. Just, it depends though. I don't really feel that way necessarily because it's like you can hunt most of those in previous gens and they're going to be worth just as much. Just because you can get them so easily in 7th Gen doesn't mean getting a 3rd Gen, what's it called? Swablu isn't going to be amazing. It just depends. Reduced odds have ruined a lot of shinies for me. I think you mean raised odds. All Community Day Pokemon and Pokemon Go have pretty much been ruined for me because they were so easy to get. Well, you can't really think about Pokemon Go in general. Like if you're shiny hunting in Go, you can't really have the same mindset, I don't think. I tackle Go as it's just like, hey, they're giving these out, let me go get one. Like, it's still fun to go get it, but I don't look at it and get excited like, oh, I can't believe I just got this shiny, oh my gosh. Like, it's not a big deal. It's pretty common, you know? I don't look at the shinies in Go like I look at shinies in these games. And so they don't feel ruined to me because it's just a different game. Like, just because they release shiny Diglett in Go doesn't mean I'm gonna never hunt Diglett in Diglett's cave, you know? I do get that community days are like pretty easy to get a shiny, but I don't look at it the same way. I don't go to Go in order for, like, to get my shiny hunting fix. I play Go to get shinies, but not to find, not because they're rare, just because they're out, you know? Like, now we got another one to go after. That's it. But some shinies, like, yeah, Shanks. I finally got a Shanks as a raid boss in Go, and I thought that was exciting. I was happy about that. I still get excited when I find shinies in Rumble, but those are like all over the place. You find so many shinies in Rumble. I think you just have to take context into account with the game you're playing, the generation you're playing, or the method you're hunting, or the method you're using to hunt. I mean, that's all. Do I stop at 300? I'm trying to debate. We did get a shiny today. I don't know that I need to keep going. I kind of want to stop so I can get some sleep. Who knows if I will go to sleep right away. But we're at 300. We'll go until I get double, and I think we'll call it a night, actually. We're already past midnight. It's almost 2 a.m. for me. So I think that's probably the best thing for me to do. I'm happy that we got a Metapod. So let's do it. You sound pretty tired. Well, I'm not tired. I slept all day. I didn't yell at you, first of all. But I did think it was funny that you wrote that pretty much as soon as I said, or like not even a minute after I said that I was probably going to go to 500. All right, there's the double. So we're going to call it a night there. We got a shiny Metapod tonight. So we didn't walk away empty-handed. I knew I had a shiny feeling, so I wanted to hunt. So thank you guys for hanging out, as always. I'm not sure if I will stream tomorrow night. I probably will. But it depends on how I'm feeling. I think I will, though. I feel okay right now. But this was fun. And the compilation will be up as soon as we get one of these targets. So we got 2 shinies down. We're on to phase 3. And we're chugging along. Hopefully we get it next phase. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a good night, have a good day, sleep good, and if you're not going to sleep, then sleep good later. I don't know. All right, good night, guys.